Welcome to another episode of Flagrant 2, No Easy Buckets, analysis by assholes, water cooler commentary for your sports needs. This episode has been brought to you by Manscaped, okay? It's a huge shout out to the Army for taking advantage of the Flagrant promotion with Manscaped. We're getting great responses. You guys see the value with these guys and their products, man. So the Army is undeniably fuerte, undeniably strong, okay? If you haven't purchased anything yet, it's all good. We know you're going to get there. I got a good feeling. And when you're ready, you're going to start at manscaped.com. You save 20% off anything purchased, and you get free shipping anytime for you or anyone else as long as you use the offer code FLAGRANT. You go to manscaped.com because there's no reason you should be shaving your body and your balls with the same razor that you're shaving your face. Just think about it. I want you to sit there and I want you to think about, do you want to shave your body and balls with the same razor you shave your face? Probably not, okay? If you're using a bar of soap, probably wash your face first and then your balls, right? You're not going to wash your balls and your asshole and then put it on your face. Same applies to the razor, so split it up. You got to check out that Lawnmower 2.0 trimmer with the skin-safe technology for a smooth shave every single time. That's the one I got. Get that lawnmower, all right? Get it trimmed up down there. Make sure the yard looks good because you're going to have some ladies over. You might want to have a little picnic. You got to tell your boys, family members, and coworkers you can get a deal by using the offer code FLAGRANT, all right? Get that perfect package 2.0, all right? Or you look into the other razors. They got the anti-chafing deodorants, body wash, moisturizers. They got that mat for all the pubes that fall on the ground so you don't have to wet a little piece of toilet paper and pick them up that way. That's how I do it, okay? Manscaped.com. The offer code's Flagrant. 20% off, free shipping. Leave reviews. Show support by sharing the promo code with your people. Head over to their IG page if you want, and you can keep that shit tight. Have them looking confused. Do whatever it takes, man. But we want to appreciate Flagrant Media Group for going out there and bringing in these new companies to partner up with us with these podcasts. So we got to shout to Devon right there doing extra work, and shout out to everybody else that's doing the extra work over there to bring these brands in. We're very excited about it. Now I think it's time to start the show. It's time to start the show. It's time to start the show. I'm here with Akaash Singh. I'm here with real life Kaz, or whatever his fucking name is this week. That's what happens when you get a show. You lean into your identity. You know what I mean? Like when you're working with other people, it's like, let me get a name that everyone can pronounce. And then once you got your own shit, it's like, no, this is soon you gonna have some clicks. Soon it's gonna be like,
it was a lot easier.
Cause and effect.
Oh God! But I just kind of let it rock for too long.
Yo,
like,
do your thing, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro.
Do your thing. Shouts to
it's
you
all
guys.
about branding, B.
Cooking that shit up. I know you're doing the branding well.
Shout out to Edit, man. Shout out
Cause
to
and
Alex.
effect don't sound bad though.
But cause and effect sounds a little bit better.
It does.
But cause sounds terrible as a name.
But you're
Cause is a shitty name.
You're elongating the Oz. I don't cause. I don't.
How do you say it?
Cause.
Cause and effect.
Cause. Yeah.
I actually like Kaz and effect.
Oh, it doesn't have the same to it.
Did you just click? I told you this guy's getting more and more African every single week. Bring Stylebender on here once, all of a sudden this guy's dressed in all black. Dude, it's going down.
I usually wear all black though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, Kaz
usually.
look
Got
like
a
money.
fucking watch made out of bones.
You been bringing in that Ghana gold recently?
Dude,
My man's
this
doing
is...
I left the
This is a
gold at
different
home.
cause.
I just wore my Easter gold today.
All right, fair enough. Anyway, look, a lot of shit to discuss. Before we get into sports, because I mean, this is my favorite time of the year. I love
It
NBA
really is.
playoffs. It's the best time of the year, without a doubt. But we have someone who, for the first time in their life, is watching Game of Thrones. Right? That's Cause.
Yes.
Kaz. Cause doesn't sound right. Cause.
It's
I'm telling you.
It's not cause.
What is it?
You're putting the
Cause.
W in there. It's like
Cause.
H. Yeah.
Clause.
Cause.
Yeah. Cause. That's
Cause.
it.
Cause.
Pause.
That's
It's not
awful.
cause.
Pause.
Cause.
Dawes.
You're
Ew,
dog.
I don't call you a cause.
I'd rather call you Kazeem, bro. I'm gonna call you Kazeem. Fuck all
That's
this
fine.
noise.
Kazeem in effect.
My mama called me Kazeem. That
Kazeem.
works.
That should sound like an instrument. You play the kazoo? No, I play the Kazeem. So, okay, so Kat,
Cause.
I like Dawes.
Why
Dawson.
Dawes?
Dawson's Creek.
But you see the vowel rules, right? It's the
Yeah.
vowel rules.
He be
That's
saying
all.
his vowel rule shit.
There
I
are
don't know
vowel
what you're
rules,
talking
right?
about, bro.
Yo,
So like think about
I
it,
swear
right?
to
So
God,
his
bro.
name is
I hate this
Andrew,
motherfucker.
Swear
right?
to God, bro.
I hate this motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Like,
What?
It's
listen,
your fault. It's not
What?
even NBC money to
Bro,
change your name.
What?
Yo,
I never
act
changed
like
my
you've
name.
been somewhere, bro.
I never changed
Yo,
my
right?
name.
You come
Dog.
from two educated
didn't-
people. I'm the one who's first generation college. I got to be explaining these stupid grammatical rules like it's something I'm
I
flexing on
never
you.
changed my name. Anybody who's like known me from like before
I want
college
somebody to
have
email
called me
us.
Kaz. Like you can actually you know Chanel.
Kaz.
Chanel's been calling me Kaz for forever. It's like,
I just
who's
thought that
Kaz?
was her
Kaz.
accent.
I ain't never heard that bitch call you nothing.
God.
Why she gotta be a bitch for her, bro?
You never, because that's a woman. That's the term of endearment I have for
Yo,
women as a feminist.
I told Akaash, I was like, I might kind of like a girl a little bit. He was like, let me see this bitch on Instagram. I said, I just
I was like, yo, you just said I kind of like her, yo.
just said I kind of like a girl.
Guys,
But he's getting his bitches out early.
He's
That's
got
what it
to.
is.
He's
You
got
gotta
to.
get him
'Cause
out early for
once
it's
he meets
confirmed.
y'all, then he's gonna be all,
That's
you know,
it.
But also-
respectful.
You gotta get them bitches
Akaash.
out early.
also,
Akaash.
listen, I respect women too much to give them all those syllables. That's fake. You know what,
What
I
do
mean?
you mean? What do you mean by that?
It's like when someone's like, "Oh, he's
Can
an
we call your
African
girl?
American."
Can we call your girl?
No,
bitch?
fuck out of here. This is my wifey. She ain't your wifey. You just met this bitch. The fuck?
So we can't call your girl a bitch.
As soon as that's your girl, it's a wrap.
There's
Just
no.
call Chanel a
I'm the
bitch.
most
You've met
respectful.
Chanel
You
mad
met
times.
Chanel mad times.
Yeah.
You called her a
Chanel
bitch.
ain't your girl. That's just some bitch that be hanging out. The fuck, man? God damn, are we flagrant too?
Well,
It's flagrant 0.5.
listen, I'm just saying, if we
I
were,
just wanna establish
if
the
we were
bitch
keeping
rules.
it
That's it.
flagrant, we would call your girl a
That's
bitch.
flagrant 3.
See?
That's- I'm just saying.
Nah, but you
That's
see, you
Malice
got- you
in the
guys-
Palace.
I'm
You guys
just
got the
saying.
history
Malice in the
before,
Palace
though.
I'm
right
not
now.
calling your girl a bitch. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's Malice in the Palace. This ain't Malice in the Palace.
If we're
This
flagrant,
rules.
like,
One game
right now,
saying.
right now we kind of
This
keep
a
it tight.
one game
right?
ejection.
We're like right here with tightness, but if we were like all the way tight,
Absolutely, your girl will absolutely be.
hey,
your
listen.
your
Oh, you
girl
talking
get a
to
couple
bitches?
bitches,
Hey,
bro.
listen.
I see
Your
your
girl
phone
get a
line up.
couple
I think it's
bitches.
your
Hey,
bitch.
That's a hypothetical.
I'm just hypothetically
That's a hypothetical
speaking.
bitch.
Hypothetically
I
speaking.
like hypothetical.
We didn't know if it was your girlfriend. It just could be some bitch calling. That's it. It's a
Some bitch, it could be
hypothetical
some
bitch.
bitch. Ain't no other bitches
Listen,
calling me.
Listen, we don't know, okay? We could be your mom calling. It could be someone else. I would never call your
I would
mom
never
a bitch.
call
I would
moms are never
call your mom a
bitches.
bitch.
Ever.
I'm not calling your girl a bitch. I'm saying
If you said
hypothetically, some little bitch could be calling you during this fucking episode.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
don't
mean?
care about no bitch. The only bitches off the table for bitches is
Right.
moms and girls.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. What if,
That's-
hypothetically speaking, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of Indian bitches out there, right?
Correct.
There's a lot of them.
I hear no lies.
I'm
There's
just
about
saying.
500 million of these bitches.
half billion bitches out
Half
there.
billion Indian bitches running
Half
around.
million Indian bitches, right?
There's 2 exceptions.
That's it.
It's two exceptions.
right? So there's a little bit of room in the asshole. Like the asshole is not completely
Sweating out
closed, right? It's not completely closed. Like if you went up to this on the asshole and you blew into it, it would make that little sound like the whoo.
Yeah, it would make a little.
Yeah.
No,
That's when it's really open.
If it's really open, yeah,
If it's a little bit, it's just like a little Snapple bottle. Then, ooh, you know,
It's
like a
gotta
little,
make no sound without
Exactly.
blowing the
Hey,
asshole.
I'm the most respectful to
it would
girlfriends.
sound like a crying ass
Alex,
bitch.
I disrespect your girl,
Is this true?
Never.
and that's a white girl. I'm nice to Alex's girl, and she white, fam. I don't even think they're people
You see
most
him
of the
bringing
time.
everybody down, son. Akash to tell
I'll bring the whole
Akash pulled a grenade and keep his thumb on it like, if I die, then we die.
We all going
Everybody
down.
out of here.
I'll burn the whole
All
house
right,
down.
fuck all this. Yo.
What if-
Alex, look,
wait.
he looked right at you and said, oh, your girl a
your
bitch?
bitch? Your
Oh,
white
your
bitch?
white girl a bitch?
Yeah,
He's
what's
down
so
with the
funny,
bitch.
Alex? What's so funny?
She is a bitch, alright?
Akash pussy! Akash pussy now!
What's up?
Oh, shit, son!
Hey, Alex, check his laptop.
Chill.
The whole fucking ship is sinking! The ship is sinking! Alright? Where's the cello? Where's the violin? The Titanic is going down! Okay? Jesus! Alright,
my God.
Akash, Alex just called his girl a bitch. I've called my own mom a bitch, okay?
I'm just saying about my girl.
Call your
Y'all
girl a
can't.
bitch.
Not call my girl a bitch.
Nah.
Call your girl a bitch.
Nah, I'll do it in context. I'm not gonna do it because you you told me to. That's a
All right,
rule I
fine,
just
fine.
made up.
All right, fine. All right, fine. So let's make it context.
All right.
All right, what if
What if?
you have a bad argument and you guys take a break?
Oh, she getting all the bitches.
If we break
During
up,
the break?
No. He's like, yo, let's take a break.
she getting them from me. She still ain't getting them from y'all until we
No!
Nah, bro.
If you guys take a break, the bitch is in play.
You got then
Yeah.
nah,
bro.
Is it a fact?
Nah,
If you take a break, I'm like, how dare this bitch break up with
Nah,
my dude?
hold up,
Fact.
hold
How
up.
dare this
Hey,
bitch do that
If
shit?
if you come into here one day, mad
let's bring it- hold
heartbroken,
up.
mad sad, and we're talking to you about it,
Let's bring
and
up-
I'm like, this bitch broke my friend's heart.
Damn, this
How
bitch break
dare
my
she,
friend's
yo?
heart, bro.
How dare she?
Heartbreaking ass bitch.
How
Let me
dare
tell you
she?
something.
Heartbreaking ass bitch.
The fuck?
Yo, Akaash about to knock himself out. I can't knock any of y'all out, so I'm gonna knock me out. Everyone, what y'all gonna do that?
Here's the rule, sports podcast, right? If me and my girl on a break, the bitch is at the scorer's table ready to check in. Okay? And if we break up, you get that motherfucker on the floor.
Shit.
Go all out.
I'm saying if y'all decide to take a break, right? If y'all decide to take a break, I think, first of all,
I'm gonna stay with this.
and
I'm gonna
listen,
set it right there. I'm gonna sit with this bitch just so we don't take the break so I can hear y'all call her a bitch.
that's all I'm saying. You don't gotta
That's all
tell
I'm
us
saying,
that you're on a
bro.
break.
Yeah.
But if you come in and you tell us you're on a break, right, and you're going through it, like there's a time where you need a hug from me, you're like, bro, can you
Nah,
just
a
hold
break
me?
is different because they might get back together.
No,
See,
no.
that's the
Nope.
difference.
If they're
Nope.
broken
That's the
up,
difference.
Yeah, but on
and
a
he's
break, you can fuck
heartbroken,
other
then it's
bitches,
like,
though.
it's a wrap.
Let me say this. If you come to me and
I
you
ain't say
are
that. I don't
dependent, what? What you say? What you say? What you say?
I don't know what he said.
What you say? What you say?
He's about to go to the point of no return. He was like, no,
What is that?
I was asking you guys if you're on a break, can you fuck other bitches?
Stop!
That's too far. That's too far. That's too far.
Stop. You're already thinking about other bitches. We talking about main bitches
We're still
right now.
hypothetically
We're talking about main
some-
bitch. Hypothetical main bitches.
Saying bitch.
Let's go.
That's it.
All right, let's go. Now I know what Kaz dresses like. He dressed like he's on a death row poster.
Technically, we were on the death row.
Yeah, we were on that poster. You ready for it? Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you come to me, you guys are on a break, right? But you come to me, you're like, yo, Schulz, I need to talk to you for a 2nd. You start fucking welling up a little bit. I give you man hug. You know what I mean?
right.
Dap up. Yo, my man, I got you. Everything good. What's going on? Nah, shit is so stressful. My home is broken. Right? I mean, like, she took the dog.
She took
Can't
half.
even see the dog. Do you know what I mean? She changed the locks.
I'm
Right?
feeling this a little bit.
She
Okay.
changed the fucking locks.
I'm in this.
She cursed out your best friends.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
gosh.
She's furious. She's not letting nobody talk to you. She took your underwear and
God damn.
disorganized it
Jesus.
a lot. And then, I be folding my shit proper,
Listen,
bro. I don't like my
listen,
shit
You can't
disorganized.
call my
have
girl
no
bitch because
fury,
she
bro.
disorganized the underwear, fam.
Disorganized
You
underwear.
gotta make this a little more extreme.
All right, she put your exercise shirts with your regular shirts, so you don't even know which one you can get. So you don't know which one you can get. So when you try and go to the gym and work out, right? And you're fucking distraught, and you're hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Is it allowed?
No.
I'm not saying calling her,
Listen, I
calling her a
gotta-
bitch.
listen, I got
I'm not
fa-
calling her a bitch. I'm just saying during that break.
No. When we break up, if we break up, you get it all. Why
That's-
you need the? Why
that's
you
what's
need the?
up,
internet-
Akaash.
Why you need the
Stand
intermediate
your
bitch for?
I respect
Nah,
it,
bro.
but
I don't call
you're not
any
keeping the
women
same
bitches.
energy, bro.
I call the rest of these
Nah,
women
you're not
bitches.
keeping the
He's
same
not keeping
energy,
the same.
bro.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the
The same
energy is so misproportionate right now, bro.
Yeah.
Family,
I feel
girls,
you, Akaash.
energy not the same.
I feel
I can
you.
say anything
I
I
feel
want about
you.
my family. You can't.
Anybody wants to take a break from my boy, it gotta be a bitch. You gotta be a bitch. You gotta
At least
be.
a little bit
You
of a
gotta
bitch.
be.
Yeah.
You gotta
Right.
be a bitch. So it's like we could not call it.
And not for nothing,
Yeah.
it makes me feel better about our friendship.
Also, real talk. If you guys get together back again after, let that be a lesson for her bitch ass. not to be a bitch in the first place, and then she wouldn't be here. That's all I'm saying. Hypothetically speaking, we would obviously never
Hypothetically.
call
I
any.
mean,
of-
we ain't taking no break, so whatever.
You're right.
But,
You're right.
So y'all got
But
nothing
just
to
in
worry
case.
about.
yeah, we dying together.
All right, wow.
We might kill each other.
Really?
We dying together.
Yeah, I really got
Hold on one second.
That means,
Like, yo, we
Hold on.
dying together.
that means that's wifey. Till death do us part. That's
Yeah,
marriage
but
vows.
did you get married?
We finna.
I mean, about to.
What is we finna? Holy shit, bro.
I hope that's how she accepts your proposal.
Word up.
Yo, hey.
You say that to her
baby,
too?
will you marry me? We finna. We finna get married.
Finna get married one day. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I feel you.
I'd be upset at you if I was her. I'd probably be like, this bitch ass dude right here not gonna marry me.
She probably saying that somewhere.
Oh gosh.
Hey, look.
Yo, why don't you just put the ring on and throw it down?
That's gonna happen.
You got to. How you gonna do it?
What are you, a weatherman?
I'm saving up.
Have you thought about how
I
you're
don't want
gonna
to
do it?
put too much out and then people tell her what's gonna happen.
Of
But I'm
course.
saving up.
You saving
We're
up?
working on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, Patreon,
Hey.
Flagrant2.com/ Patreon.com/Flagrant2. Make sure you're saving up.
talk.
I respect it.
Yeah. We can use more subs.
Word, get some more subs.
I told her I'm getting a shut the fuck up size ring. A big enough ring that anytime she starts yelling, I can be like, hey.
Yo, all right, so that
the
should be
fuck
like
up.
our new goal.
Shit, we get
That should be our
10,000
goal.
Let me tell you something.
Patreon.
No, we already
10,000
got
subs.
some. We need something between that.
Real
Between 5,000 and
real quick,
10,000.
Akaash just had a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
This was fucking genius. So you said that you're gonna get a ring that's shut the fuck up size, meaning
Yeah.
it's so big that when she starts nagging, you can look at her and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
look
bitch.
at that ring, shut the fuck up,"
Yeah.
right?
And I could be like, hey, bitch.
Do you know how fucking genius that shit is?
That is
Because he
genius.
knows he's never gonna be able to afford that ring, so he just gets to keep on putting it off and off and off and off and off. Girl, you don't even know the size of this ring I'm gonna buy you. You know how many carats this ring? Hey, it's to chop all the legs off the kids who
It's the
picked it
size
off
of
the
a
ground.
flapjack.
It's like Akaash, Flagrant 2 is the biggest podcast on earth. He could really afford it. It's like, nah, but you know, we got 1 billion subscribers, Akaash. He's like, well, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not going to do the shut the fuck up size.
I'm getting you that diamond the English stole from our people. The Hope Diamond was that one. The Hope,
God.
Yeah, it's the Hope.
the
It's
Hope Diamond.
yeah.
She
See,
gonna be
not many
hoping.
Africans
She
have
gonna be doing a lot of
died for
hoping.
this
She ain't gonna be doing a lot of wearing. It's gonna be a lot of hoping.
I'll tell the Patreon when I'm about to do it. How about that?
You tell the Patreon when you're
I'll
about
tell
to.
the Patreon when I'm about
All right,
to
so
do it. 'Cause
that should be a
I'll put it at the
subscriber
back
goal.
of the episode where I know she ain't gonna get to it. You know what I mean?
But am I gonna be allowed to be there when you propose? Because I know she don't like me.
I'm about to say, did
that
you
would
ever
ruin
take it
your
to the
whole
Nick game for
shit,
that?
son.
Why
I
would
would
I
ruin.
have you? No.
Why not?
She
What
hates
you gonna be there for?
You didn't see how well behaved I was at your horrible decisions?
Hell no, you ain't coming nowhere near the proposal.
Bro, come on.
Because you can't not make nothing about you.
You're right.
Everything gotta be
You're
about
right.
you.
The second you get down on one
You-
knee, I'm just gonna yell with a loudspeaker.
You ain't coming no fucking proposal. It's gonna be a fight get you at the wedding.
I better be at the wedding, son.
You gonna be at the wedding.
I ain't never been to an Indian
You
wedding.
had to shut the
Stop,
fuck
that
up.
wedding gonna
I'm
be
gonna have
lit.
to buy
I'm
you a ring to
absolutely
shut
gonna
the
be
fuck
there.
up at
No,
the
no,
wedding.
I'm not gonna say nothing at the wedding. I promise.
Yeah, you better not.
I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm not gonna say shit.
Yo,
Yo,
Andrew's speech at the wedding.
Oh, son. My shit gonna slap.
That's got to be on the fucking Patreon.
That shit gonna
Andrew's
slap.
speech at Akaash's wedding.
you
Gotta be a
think I'm gonna
Patreon
let this
exclusive,
motherfucker
yo.
make a speech at
I'm
the
making
wedding?
a speech.
He got to.
Why he got
a
it?
speech.
Why
bro.
he got it?
Come on,
That's your
son.
best friend.
Come on, son. I'm making this. That shit gonna
He has
slap.
to.
His
That
best
shit gonna
friend is
slap.
Jamil.
Listen,
So
Damn,
what?
it don't matter.
Jamil ain't letting him speak at the wedding.
Your mom
Oh,
will not let that slide. Your
son,
mom would let
I
that slide.
gotta
Like,
speak at
I'ma
the
be
wedding.
honest.
Andrew, I'm telling you, it's gotta happen, yo.
How you not got me speak at the wedding? I'm rolling on elephant. I'm gonna just be on the top of the elephant, and I'm gonna give my whole
How
speech.
we both gonna have elephants?
I think they got more than one.
We got that kind of budget. We got dual elephant budget.
Son, you buying her this big ass rock? You could get an
I'm
elephant.
buying the rock so I can save money on the wedding.
The
fam.
wedding is for
Indians don't do nothing to not save money on the
But her
wedding.
mom pays for the wedding, not you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, those
The
are her parents
wifey's
pay for the
family
wedding?
pays
Yeah.
for it.
Nah.
That's-
They don't.
That's
Not these days. These days you
Really?
split. Yeah, these days you split. Do y'all?
Man,
Fuck, yeah,
these
that's what I
bitches
heard.
changed, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that was the deal. Like,
Hey,
you ball
these
out on the
bitches,
ring.
not mine. Fuck out of here.
It's these bitches, not yours. Duh.
Bitches is tripping, bro. God damn.
Ribbons, bro. All I'm trying to say is
Jesus.
this: that wedding speech. When I pull up, son, I won't pull up on an elephant.
Give a wedding speech right quick. Give a 30-second wedding speech.
All right,
Auditions. You ready? Cold read. Let's
All
go.
right, ready? Dearly beloved.
You don't start a wedding
know
speech
how
with
you
dearly
Bringing your white
beloved.
shit into a wedding already.
Asshole.
Wait, how does it? Okay, okay.
The preacher
All right.
does that shit.
All right, we've all come here to celebrate the union of two gays. Akaash, what's your girl's name?
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't making no fucking speech. Get out the fucking studio. You motherfucker want to make a speech. Get the fuck out of here.
Son, my bad, son.
Yo.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
I don't even know your girl's name.
We've come here to celebrate the union of Akaash and Lakshmi. Now, Lakshmi,
If you didn't laugh, I would have thought that's her name. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. She's just Akaash's girl to me.
I don't know Kaz's girl name either, so it's all right.
Even it works.
Okay,
It works.
okay,
And none of you
listen.
fucking heathens will find out.
I'll tell you how my speech is gonna go, Akaash.
Right.
First of all, I'm gonna say, you know how speeches are usually supposed to go, right? You trash the dude, and then you big up the girl.
Yeah.
That's how the.
That's how you're supposed to do it, though.
That is how you're supposed to do it.
Because we don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
No, I know.
And she give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, but Alex, do I do things the conventional way ever?
You better make a conventional speech. You ain't making no speech. Yo, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you about.
You
Listen.
come in here wilding on my girl. You ain't got to answer to me at the wedding. You can have a bunch of Punjabi crazy Indians drag
No, I'm
you
not
out that
wilding on your
fucking-
girl.
Okay.
My speech is just gonna be about love. I'm gonna tell you
What
about.
you know about love?
I'm gonna tell you.
You
I'ma tell you.
writing about comedy?
I'm gonna tell you about love.
You writing about stand up?
Can I tell you about love?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, listen.
I seen you in it.
I knew.
You know what ain't shit?
I-
I was so nice to Andrew's girl. Just obnoxiously nice.
Is this the one he just liked or his old girl?
No.
No.
Tight, right? He tight right now.
I'm tight.
He tight. Right
I'm tight.
He trying to balance the equation and shit.
Yeah.
Can I just give you my speech? You
No.
might like it. You might like it.
All right. I'm not gonna like it, but go. I'm gonna let you
All
get
right.
your joke out.
Let me tell you
otherwise you're not
something.
gonna.
Let me get my joke out,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Let me just get my joke. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, right? Fucking A, man. So, listen.
Give me a full water ready to throw at this motherfucker.
Listen,
Full one right there.
this is about Russ. That's yours. You can take mine too. This is how much I know that you're gonna love my speech.
Oh, okay.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say thank you to both families for having such a beautiful gathering of love. Akaash and Mrs. Akaash, or Miss Akaash.
She's Mrs. now.
Oh, it's Mrs.? I thought it's when you have a
I
kid.
honestly don't know. That's white rules.
It's when you get married, she becomes Mrs. When
Okay.
she's not married, it's Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Singh. It's a beautiful union that you guys have created, right? A union built on love, built on stop, Alex. Built on love, built on hardship, built on unity, built on family, built on culture. Okay. You guys have had amazing times. You guys have had tough times, but you've managed to pull through. You've managed to work on yourselves. You've managed to grow. You know what I mean? You've managed to
Here we go.
take my best friend in the whole world and move him to New Jersey so I don't see him. you managed to take one of the people I care most about in the whole world and make it so I never get to hang out with him during the week unless we have the same spot at a comedy club. You've turned one of my best friends into a text buddy. You know what I mean? So to that I say, good luck. Because you've taken everything from me.
Hey, real talk, that'll make her happier than
That's
that.
good. That's good.
She
Yeah,
would
that's
love
solid.
that.
That's a
Knowing
solid
she took
speech.
some happiness from you would make her.
I won, motherfucker! I won! What if that's all? This is submission? You won. There's nothing I could do. You won. You did it. Okay?
That's actually
I lost.
the
I
greatest
lost.
gift. The greatest gift you could give
Hey.
Akaash's girl is your unhappiness. By far.
I'm gonna come to the wedding wearing white. Like, oh, you're not allowed to wear white and white. Oh, my bad. I guess you didn't know. I thought you were allowed to wear white. That's what wedding is.
Honestly, I was just laughing. That's the rule. You're not supposed to wear white.
In white weddings, it's like only the bride wears
the
white
bride
to
wears
symbolize
white.
like virginity, all that kind of stuff.
Purity.
Yeah, purity.
Yeah.
Say what?
You
Virginity's
said
a
only
stretch.
in white weddings.
Black weddings do that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black weddings do that too.
Black people get married?
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Why just throw it up on the
now
glass
there's
like that?
lines.
I was like,
Now there's
here it
lines.
comes.
Now there's
There
lines.
it comes.
We spent a half hour crossing every boundary we could. Your laptop's still at home.
There it is.
That ain't tight, right?
You asshole.
Hey,
This
y'all
is a
ain't
rag
gonna
on
drag me
Akaash's
into
moment,
this.
and
I'm
now
gonna drag
you
the
managed to bring
whole
us back.
fucking ship down. Act like I'm not.
I caught the iceberg, son.
No beef, no
I'm
beef.
Akash is Nino
motherfucking-
Brown, bro. Fuck
I'm the
that shit.
motherfucking. Hey, bro, who's the fucking Denzel movie where he snitched on everybody?
That's
me.
Nino Brown, bro.
No, American
Oh,
Gangster.
American Gangster.
American
Yeah,
Gangster.
American Gangster, yeah.
All y'all in trouble.
Oh,
Fuck outta here.
man.
What a great introduction.
You know what's funny? She do be letting me say bitch about her because she grew up in Philly.
you,
and she gets it.
you.
But only me, and
You
that's
can't
yeah,
let-
it's only me.
Okay.
When have I
That's
ever
my-
called
that's
her
my
that?
I
rule.
call my girl bitch sometimes too.
That's my rule.
Just being a bitch.
Sometimes she be cute. I'll be like, bitch, you better stop it, and she gets it. But I don't think white women. Alex, you have a girl that you
I
do
guess
that?
I only say it the friendly.
The cute way.
Yeah.
Alex girl don't speak English. This guy says whatever he wants around his girl.
And she's like, ¿Qué lo que?
No, he's like skip, 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 skip,
man.
skip, skip.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is so problematic after Jordan.
Yo, we doing
getting
it
the Nike
today,
check.
guys. We really doing it
Cass,
That's
today.
the last
son.
Nike check I'm ever getting.
Son.
Hey.
Oh yeah, how was your thing with the
That
kids?
shit was fun as fuck, bro. That
What-
shit was
what was
mad
it
I
fun.
don't like just Jordan Brand shit. That's your side bitch to Flagrant 2 main bitch.
Yeah,
I don't like
Well,
it.
listen, they're just you only see the side bitch every once in a while. Like, this is home,
important
baby.
functions.
What was it? It's a high school basketball tournament.
Nah, it's their All American game. So like they have like the McDonald's All American. There's like 3 big high school All American games throughout the years: the McDonald's
Right.
All American game, Jordan Brand Classic, and the Nike Hoop Summit, which has
Right.
like USA versus the world and shit.
Right.
And then this was the Jordan Brand one, and it was dope, man. Like they had some of the best kids around the country.
Right.
You don't
What
stop
is it?
plugging
Akaash?
other people's shit.
Who's
Hey,
plugging?
man, I don't give a fuck.
I
about
did
it.
this shit. I was calling
Jordan Brand
play-by-play,
Classic. I
bro.
don't give a
Like
fuck.
I've
You were
never,
calling play-by-play?
Yeah, I was doing
Yeah.
play-by-play
Now you
commentary
did it
for
for
yeah.
the dudes and the bitches?
Yeah, for both.
Yo, them little bitches can play basketball or what?
Not for nothing. The bitches was nice. It was nice, bro. I was like, yo. The first thing I was thinking about while I was watching, I was like, yo, they will all bust Andrew's ass.
Fuck out of here,
Dead
bro.
ass, yo. There was
outta
at
here,
least,
bro.
I guarantee, there was at least 4 girls there. I was like, nah, they give Andrew the work.
Son.
Absolutely.
I'm Jon Snow of these hoes. I don't know
I
what
can be
that
so many
means, but that shit was
different and
poetic.
terrible things.
Yo, motherfucking Targaryen out here, dude. I got that Targaryen
Who you,
in
Tormund?
me.
Who's that dude? That
Torment. That motherfucker funny, bro.
Yo, that's you.
That motherfucker. I am Torment.
Oh, my God.
He's the big woman here. Yo, when he said that shit, yo, Black Twitter went crazy.
I knew they was going to use that forever.
Big white bitches. Wait. Big white bitches. Say no more.
That's why this bitch lonely the whole show is not enough black people. Otherwise, she'd be the baddest bitch in the 7 kingdoms. They don't got no black kingdom. She'd come get a king.
That bitch show up in Harlem. She's set. She want to think about Jamie for another day of her life.
Make her a
bro.
little Obama.
Bro, real talk. Isn't it funny? The one dude is ginger. They're kind of like white people with color,
Yeah.
right? It's like the one, the ginger
Are
dude.
they?
Gingers?
I would look at gingers as like the extra white people.
Ooh,
Like they're on the opposite spectrum. Like they got to get back to like regular white, and then like just ginger white.
Oh,
is like,
okay,
And then
okay.
albinos is like way past that.
Okay,
I think.
Okay.
It's like Dragon Ball Z is like the yellow hair, red
Yeah,
hair.
exactly. Like
Wait,
the fucking-
what?
Like so the Super Saiyans, right? Like
Yeah.
they have like the regular black hair,
Yeah, yeah.
and then when they go Super Saiyan, it'd be
Yo,
like
y'all
gold.
let me know when we want to have conversations with dudes who fuck girls. Y'all let me know when we want to get back to that, all right? Y'all just let me
It's
know.
gonna be a minute.
Oh, sorry.
We
Sorry.
going in.
I felt like Akaash just swept all the bitch talk under the table for the rest of the day. So I thought anime was on the table. I thought we could just talk about it. There would be no
Go on,
mention
go
of
on.
any
Keep
bitches.
saying
No,
what
I
you
was just saying, like in Dragon Ball Z, like the stronger you get,
Yeah.
like as a Saiyan, like the hair gets longer and changes colors and shit. So that's how I felt like about like white people. Like, you know, if you're albino, it's just like
So they're the
blonde and,
strongest.
like,
Ginger's the strongest
Yeah,
white people.
yeah, it's
Hey,
like-
you're not wrong. That's what the Vikings and shit
Yeah.
look like.
That's
okay,
what-
that's
that's
a
what I
good.
assume.
That's a good little
Maybe.
thing. I gotta say this one thing about Game of Thrones. I don't feel bad at all about how do I phrase this? Fuck nerds. This is why I fuck nerds. This is why I fuck nerds because our whole life. They've made us feel like we should pity them and
Right.
feel bad for them.
Right.
And every movie is about, oh my lord, you know, these poor nerds.
Yeah.
Social
Life must be
outcasts.
so hard.
Yeah.
Social outcasts, right? These last 2 weeks, I've been tingling with excitement about Game of Thrones, right?
Right.
And this is how nerds have lived their entire
That's how they feel all
fucking
the
nerdy
time.
lives.
Yeah.
I've never been this
I get
happy
the
my
same-
whole life.
I get the
I'm
same-
35 years old, and I haven't experienced this happiness. They experience it every fucking week with some other nerd shit. Super
they got
Saiyan this,
Avengers.
That's how I
the
feel about
hair, that.
Avengers. Like,
So we've been feeling bad for them this whole time. Fuck girls. I haven't thought about pussy once this week. The one time I thought about pussy was when Arya Stark tried to put that prepubescent pussy on Gendry, and we were
Yeah.
disgusted about it.
It was repulsive.
Okay, repulsed.
Speak for yourself.
Yo, we said it on Western Rose. We were like, a girl has no age. You know, that's what she said to dude. Dude was like, how old are you? A girl has no age. Let me see your needle.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, check out Western Rose, by the way. Akaash was on this last set.
We had fun, man. 2 in the
Kat-
morning we recorded.
Oh, dude, it was wild. Yeah, it was late. But Kaz, we got to get you, I think, when it's done. We got to get Kaz on it.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
When it's finished.
Do a watch party for the last episode.
That'd be hot.
I mean, it was Battle of Winterfell?
That's
this week
next
coming.
time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be lit.
Gonna be
Whenever y'all want me on, man,
fire.
I'm with
Yo,
it.
this is you talk about best time of the year, NBA playoffs. If you give a fuck about the draft, that's coming. And Game of Thrones and Avengers all this week.
Oh, dog.
Crazy week.
I've been walking around with my dick hard about the Avengers, bro. Like all week. All week.
Alex just left your ass, bro.
I don't care.
Y'all were nerding
don't
out
care.
about hair color and all that kind of shit.
It wasn't
I
just
do not care.
Wasn't-
Like
it wasn't just the way you said it. It was the way you gazed at nothing. I walk
No,
around my
honestly,
dick
because here's the
hard.
thing, right? Because tomorrow they're having a screening for it. Like, if you're like invited to it, Disney's having like one in New York,
You
one in
invited?
Atlanta. No,
Yeah.
so I'm sitting here like just
I'll
still
tell you
thinking.
why you're
I'm
not
like,
invited.
Do you want to go?
hell yeah, I want to go.
Flagrant
I got you.
You're
I got
going?
you. Yeah, I got you.
You dead ass,
Yeah, I'll bring you to it.
bro. I love you so much.
Ass?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm Andrew Schulz, bro.
Hell yeah!
Like, did y'all forget who I
God
was?
damn it! I forgot you were fucking famous.
Shit,
Thank
exactly.
you so much.
Yeah?
No,
Oh,
fuck you,
you
man. You
wanna
didn't
go
even
too,
ask.
Alex?
Oh
yeah,
no, you just left
we
me
were
out to
talking
dry.
about Dallas and shit to watch it out there, Nashville, wherever the fuck
Yeah, I
we're
don't
going.
You just
Yeah,
left me
I
out to
don't
dry.
We're going to
just now.
Austin.
Yeah.
When? This
What?
weekend?
I would like the two blacks to fight it out.
Hey, no. I'll fight you for it. I'll fight you for it.
I like that.
Hey,
Dead ass, bro.
Imagine we just took a gun out and shot the other one in the fucking
this
head.
went from Avengers to Inglourious Basterds real quick. What's that movie, Django? This got Django real fast. Yo, I'm not comfortable looking at Andrew as Leo DiCaprio.
Oh my god. Oh my god! And just like Django, this is not real. I do not have tickets.
Oh, God damn it. But anyway, that's what I was gazing at. I was waiting for an important text or DM
Who is it?
to
Who
see.
is it? Charlemagne has a screening because he does.
No,
he does screenings for it.
you know Zilla,
Vlogzilla.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a screening, but Disney's having a screening. So like he's trying to, you know,
organize some shit.
yeah.
No, that is a hot ticket. I don't even think they should screen it. Who gives a fuck
That's
what the
what I
bloggers
thought.
have to say? Just put it out.
That's
Like,
what I thought. I didn't think they were having screenings because they didn't have them for an Infinity War.
They
it was
didn't?
just, it was just like boom, here's the movie.
So why do you think they're screening this?
I don't know. But it's 2 days before the movie drops, so it's like who gives a fuck?
Create hype, more hype, probably.
But is it possible to have more hype?
There's no way to make it more hype.
I'm worried it's not gonna live up to the hype because there's so much.
Maybe, but why do you think Akaash they would do this screener?
I think it's just probably force of habit. I don't think they're smart enough to realize.
But
this
they
movie's
didn't
a
for the
max
last
out
one.
Yeah,
That's
they
what he
didn't do
said.
it for
They didn't do it
Infinity
for-
War. Yeah, they just put the bitch out.
Do you think, and maybe this is, do you think that they feel like Game of Thrones has soaked up some?
See, didn't think of that.
Great point. Great
Absolutely.
theory. I believe it.
I believe
Right?
it.
I'm
And
sold.
you need to put out the commercials with the 5 stars from yada yada
Yes.
yada, and the da-da-da-da-da. Like not only is this gonna make a shit ton of money because they know.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to get like the
Just get
critical
the
buzz
combo
too.
going.
Yeah, I feel like because like this year like Black Panther won Oscars and shit, and like
Right.
now like superhero movies when they get like that Oscar buzz too. So
Right.
like they're not. I don't think they're concerned with making money. I think they want people to say
know
like,
they
oh,
gonna
this is
make
a great
that
Yeah,
money,
manicure
too.
your nails, mad
I actually
shiny.
did, yeah, it's
Yo,
very
you put on the polish?
Yeah, I got the polish too. I did my toes
Oh,
too.
all right.
You did your toes?
Yeah, all that.
What the fuck?
I
They look
know.
like dragon glass.
They actually look really nice. They actually look really nice right now, yo.
Yo, take out your fucking toes,
Yo, they
man.
actually look really nice right now.
Dude, bust out
Really
a
nice
toe.
is relative, really nice, I
Dude,
think.
well, take out that
relative to
shit.
What they usually look like. Did I look?
Oh man.
Bro, yeah, let's look at your
not
fucking.
bad right now.
Let me
yo.
see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's crazy, dog. It's still
Dude,
disgusting.
is it gold?
That shit is a hoof, bro.
Wait, you got a color on your toes.
Nah, just
That's
clear
just-
nail polish.
So that's just what color your toes are.
God damn,
Bro,
man.
that is disgusting, dude.
How's
I
that
can't look at
disgusting?
that. Shit make me want to throw up, dog.
Your foot.
That shit make me want to
Dude,
Well,
his
this
foot is
one, this one?
completely flat. I've never seen anything like this. It is zero arch whatsoever.
I have an arch. Yo,
Completely,
yo, Alex, relax, bro.
No,
It's
he's
not-
like zooming in. It is bad.
Dude, hold on. Put your foot down. Put your toes
Put it
down.
down like this.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
So
Look at
yeah.
Eden. This motherfucker tough,
Oh
dog.
my
You don't know the
God.
horrors he's seen in Mexico.
Horrors or horrors?
Both.
You got a cartel foot, fam. I bet if the cartel was gonna chop that shit off, they'd be like, you know what? You keep it. Just pay us back whenever.
This is gnarly.
You know, this is an upgrade for me.
That's good for
This is good. It's all one shade down here. This is nice. I'm not used to this.
Yo, people are gonna puke when they say
Ow. Bro, no
he had
arch
it bad zoomed in.
whatsoever,
like he
bro.
went,
No arch. Where was the arch? Nothing.
Oh gosh, I'm a big dude, bro.
Huh?
Big guys don't really have arches like
So
that.
it collapses?
Nah, it doesn't collapse. You're just flat-footed a little bit.
You think? I'm flat-footed.
No,
But
I mean,
I have a
guess
little bit of
not.
an arch.
I was always a 2-foot jumper too, so I never needed like the arch.
Oh,
like
the
that.
spring.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Jump with the quads.
Now that we're thoroughly disgusted, shall we get into some deportitos? Ah,
There's
yes,
a
yes.
lot.
Let's pay a bill before we get
Oh,
into it.
yeah,
I
it's
think that's a
perfect-
good
perfect
idea.
time to
get a little
transition.
baby bladder? Get a little baby bladder or no?
I'll force one out.
Yeah,
Just might as well.
This one out. That's what she said.
What?
Oh.
Guys, this episode of Flagrant 2, and it's been wildly flagrant, has been brought to you by Blue Chew. Okay, you know how much we fuck with Blue Chew. Y'all fuck with Blue Chew. I can't do a show without the asshole army repping that chew. After every show, I swear there's some dude online who comes up to me. He got the little packet of chew. His girl's with him. She don't even know, and he just shows me the packet, and he's like, it's on. And then he'll nudge his girl, and she's like, yeah, okay, it is on, maybe. Maybe it won't die. The chew is making the rounds, and if you want to increase your performance, get that extra confidence in bed, go to BlueChew.com. Now, for all you guys who are new listeners, Blue Chew brings you the first chewable, okay, with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Take them anytime, day, night, and since they're chewable, they work twice as fast. The last thing you want to be doing is hooking up with a girl, waiting for your dick to get hard, okay? Chew that shit, get it into the bloodstream, get your dick hard, handle your fucking business. Give that lady the night of her life. And ladies, if you want the night of your life, get your boyfriend to give it to you. You deserve it. You 100% deserve it. All right? You've been not getting chewed out this long. The least that we could do is chew you out. Now, this isn't for guys with just dysfunction. We don't even believe about this. We believe about high functionality.
Optimal
we believe about
performance.
optimal performance. We are optimized males here. That's what we're doing. Okay? We got our balls hair trimmed, okay? And we got our dick real high. Not playing around. It's prescribed online, by the way, shipped straight to your door in a discreet package. No in-person doctor visit, none of that nonsense, none of that awkward thing where you're staring at some dude and you gotta talk to him about your junk. You gotta talk to him about your pecker, man. Blue Chew is made in the USA. Damn right it is. And since it ships direct, it's cheaper than a pharmacy. That's right, cheaper. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code Flagrant. Yeah, what you heard is right. First shipment free, okay? You're blowing backs out for $0. $5 shipping is all it takes. BLUE chew.com. Promo code is Flagrant. Try it for free. Blue Chew, the better, cheaper, faster choice. Let's talk about these playoffs. Let's talk about
So much to talk about.
I mean, it is sexy.
So much to talk about.
I'll say it. The playoffs are better without LeBron.
Yo.
Yeah.
Players are better without LeBron.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here's the reason why. I understand people are going to go, oh, the ratings are down 20-30%. Of course, because casual fans are not as engaged because they don't have their casual fan icon, which is the most popular player in the league, LeBron James. I get it. But the quality of play is better, and I'll tell you why it's better, especially in the Eastern Conference.
Especially. Yeah.
Especially in the Eastern Conference because every team thinks they got a chance now.
Because they do.
When
They do.
LeBron was in it,
The
there
great
wasn't a chance.
inevitability of LeBron going to the Eastern Conference Finals is gone.
He's gone. So now
And-
every team is scrapping. The Nets are scrapping, right? Every team is scrapping because they're like, oh, shit, it can go down.
Yeah.
We can make it to the fuck. And then once you're in the finals, it's like,
It's anybody's ball game.
King is gone, throne is open.
hey,
Let's go.
They did that? I don't know what I said, but I tried to say some shit. They did that. I think it's better without LeBron. I mean that sincerely. We get to focus on different relationships and different dynamics, one of which has been wildly entertaining has been Dame Russ.
Yeah.
This
It's been a great slingshot
Ooh.
effect. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Like, as far as like before we get into Dame Russ,
Yep.
like the slingshot effect of not having LeBron, like, yeah, the rating's gonna suffer a little bit, but like now you're creating all these new mega stars.
Yep.
Like, they're already stars to like basketball nerds, but like this is the first time like the general public is really seeing Giannis and how good he is, really seeing how much
Now
of a
there's no
problem
LeBron,
Dame Lillard
you focus
is.
on everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because LeBron takes so much focus. He takes so much of my focus.
Of course.
I'm in between
100%.
a casual fan and y'all.
Yeah.
So I watch, but I'm not like a junkie.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention to LeBron. When
So-
LeBron is gone, Dame and Russ. What's going on?
Yeah, what's happening in Philly? What's
Philly
happening in
and
Boston?
Brooklyn?
What's happening in Milwaukee?
It's the best thing that happened to the NBA because, one, if LeBron gets back to the playoffs next year, it's going to be another ratings bonanza. And two, the league's in great hands when he's gone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's
look
not
at all
like
these-
when Jordan left.
Exactly. Like when
When
Jordan left,
there was nobody.
There was
Vacuum,
nobody. Yeah.
Right? Now you have these other guys that you've promoted. It worked out perfectly. It
Mm-hmm.
really worked out 100% perfectly. And if we can move to Dame and Russ, I would love to.
Yeah, let's do
Yes.
it. Let's do it.
This has been, first of all, Dame is a bully. Dame has been bullying Russ, bro. He's
Logo
been
Lillard.
bullying Russ. It has been because Dame is playing D on Russ. Russ is not playing D on Dame.
He's
Yeah.
switching. He's
Yeah.
switching. Because Russ has, to Russ's credit, he has a lot more things to worry about as far as like getting the team involved and getting rebounds and all this other shit. That's just his game. That's
Yep.
how they play. But Dame is taking the challenge of like, oh, I'm gonna stop
locking
you
him up.
and I'm gonna drop buckets on you.
And he's not locking him up per se, though. This last game, I think in the second half, Russ was 1 for 7 or 0 for 7 in the second half.
Yeah, he didn't shoot that great.
He did not shoot that great. And there are guys on, OKC that need to hit shots, right?
And
I
Paul
mean,
George is hurt too, but he's
without
you
a
know,
doubt. Paul George is hurt. There are things that are going down. But as far as one-on-one play, Dame is bullying Russ.
He has a look on him
Oy.
when Westbrook is guarding him that you only see from like these super greats, where it's just like
Food.
You are food. I don't MVP. I don't give a fuck how many MVPs.
Russ
All-Stars,
might have
whatever.
activated something in Dame with all that shit talk. That little clip that
Yeah.
because I said Dame's better than Kyrie.
You did.
And Twitter was hating, still trying to hate a little
Still
bit.
trying to hate.
But-
I'm gonna get to that too in a little
But
bit.
before the playoffs started, one or two people sent me the GIF of Russ, the video of Russ saying to Dame, "I've been busting that ass for years. For years." I think Dame caught wind of that, heard all the 2 sweeps in a row shit, 10 straight playoff losses, and was like, something switched. He was like, fuck
I bet.
that. You ever been to a place where you're just like, yo, fuck all of that?
Yeah.
I think that's where Dame is.
Yeah.
There's no real joy after a win. It's just, we're still going.
This is
I'm
business.
not done.
This is
Yeah.
business. And the reason why I think with the Blazers and the Thunder is that I don't think the Thunder play best when Russell Westbrook is playing his best. They play best when Paul George is the dude.
Yeah.
The Blazers play best when Dame Lillard is doing exactly what he's doing right now.
Right.
And that's just going nuts, pulling from wherever, getting to the rim,
Yeah.
getting CJ McCollum gets going. Now they got this post presence with Ennis Cancer and like all these other guys. Like Barkley's been going hard saying like, yo, they're going to the finals. And I'm not one to say like he sounds crazy saying it because they match up really well against the Warriors. I think they're going to get the Thunder out of here.
Oh, they ain't going to the finals.
I think they're going to.
Do you think the Spurs or the Nuggets is taking them down? Because that's their second round matchup. The second
Oh,
round
you meant
matchup.
Western Conference finals.
Western Conference Finals.
Chuck said finals.
Barkley said they're going to the finals. I said I don't think
I
it's
could see
crazy.
him in Western Conference finals.
I can see him in Western Conference Finals. too,
But
yeah.
Golden State's beating them. There's no way. It's not even a question. But go on.
That's just what I was going to say. Their second round matchup is not, it's going to be the Nuggets or the Spurs. That's not that crazy. Second round is also going to be Rockets Warriors. So
Can't
there's
just-
a
you can't just breeze
chance
through
they
Pop,
beat each
though.
other up.
You can't just breeze through Pop.
No.
though. He'll figure out a
That's
way.
true.
He'll
That's
figure out
true.
a way to make it a series.
He'll clip off some games.
Yeah.
And dude, we're sleeping on San Antonio like they don't have really good pieces.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Derek White?
Oh, I'm not even
Well,
talking
no
about.
fucking idea.
I'm not even
He
talking
just dropped
about
30.
the no-name guys that we're finding out about. I'm talking about the core.
Yeah.
They still have
DeMar DeRozan is not a scrub.
DeRozan, All-Star, right?
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Aldridge, All-Star, and they have a very capable playoff quality player in Rudy Gay. You cannot teach 6'9".
Patty Mills also.
For sure. But I'm just talking about the guys who like are hovering around elite.
Gotcha.
You cannot teach 6'9" and can shoot. without a doubt, Rudy Gay can get you a decent shot at the end of the game.
He's
no
like,
matter what.
Somebody had like a poll of like your favorite non-all-star very good players.
Rudy Gay.
And Rudy Gay is up there. Like he's in like the same vein of like a J.R. Smith. Like
better.
Anybody, depending on who you look at.
Rudy's
like,
going to give you 20-point games in the playoffs.
Exactly.
You know what
There's always a spot for somebody on a playoff team that could get you 20 at a moment's notice.
Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap, playoff Paul Millsap, takes the fucking season off and then wins you a playoff game per series by himself.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know if Rudy's as good, but Rudy can break out a game.
And on top of that, he's not asked to do much. He's never
That's
asked to do
it.
too much.
Just come in, give
It's
me
like,
20
just
minutes.
come and get us some buckets, yo. That's it. Whatever you get. If you get hot, you'll stay in for 30 minutes.
That's it.
And get it going. But like DeRozan's the guy. I think Derek White, whoever the fuck Derek White
I've
is.
never heard of this motherfucker. All of a sudden, 2 30-point games.
Yeah.
Like, is it
That's
2?
it.
Yeah.
I think he had
I know he
two.
had 36 in game 4.
He had the one big breakout where
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" So if you get that from the role players, I mean, that's one thing people always say, right? Is like playoff games are often won by role players because the stars on each team mitigate each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Nobody
you
has
scout for
better
the stars.
role players and any other team in the league than the Spurs, and that's been their history.
They lost
And they by
somebody at
far
end
have
of
the
year.
best
Somebody-
coach.
They lost
Without
a
a
good
doubt.
point guard at the beginning of the year. What's his name?
They lost Dejounte Murray.
Oh yeah,
They lost
Dejounte
him.
Murray.
But and I think Lonnie Walker
How
too.
do you
Not
say
sure.
his name? Is it DeJounte or Deontay?
I don't know. I usually assume with black people the J is silent, so it's Dejounte.
Yo, I love Michael Orden, bro.
Michael
Orden.
You know who I like? Uwan Howard.
You like
Juwan
Juwan Howard, bro?
Juwan Howard.
Yo,
Fat
Juwan
Five was
Howard
fun
is,
times, dog.
man. Bro, I was listening to a song by Michael Axon the other day, bro, and that song was amazing, dude.
No, yeah. I think Emmy Butler put that on his Instagram.
Oh yeah, Emmy.
Yeah,
Emmy's been doing that.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
playoffs are
Yeah,
not
he's
missing
a-
LeBron James at all. Bro. But on top of that, they got
All right,
Greg
let's
Popovich.
unpack into the conversation.
Yeah.
So, jump. Anyway.
Unpack. I thought you said unpack.
I thought you said bump back in.
No.
Got it.
So, okay, back to where we were. We have an interesting series. I think it's pretty apparent that the Rockets get out of here
They're sweeping.
unscathed.
Yeah.
I think that Golden State gets out of here unscathed.
Gentlemen sweep.
Gentleman's sweep. I think that OKC is done next game. I think it's a gentleman's sweep as well.
Yeah.
And I think it could be interesting between Denver and.
Oh, that's interesting. It's
What are we
2-all
at right
already.
now?
It's 2-all.
It's
It's
2-all.
2-all, and I think Denver has a very sneaky, not even sneaky good. They have a very good home court advantage. So I think they take one of the next 2 games. So it either goes 6 or 7 with the Spurs and the Nuggets. Like you can't the Spurs, like we said before, they're a team with great role players. So you're never just gonna knock them out. Like you have to
Right.
if they're on the ropes,
Right.
they'll usually come back. So
Right.
6 games or 7 games is where I got it with Denver and San Antonio. And
Who you think taking it?
I
I think the Spurs might take
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I'm
that'd
like,
be-
dog, like
that'd be interesting.
I don't bet against Pop, bro. Like I don't bet against if he already got 2 on you, like in the best
Experience
of
and
3,
coaching make a big difference in the playoffs, and they got both.
like ask yourself how many coaches you take in the best of 3 in the entire NBA.
Yeah.
Not many over Pop.
No.
So especially in the first round. So I mean, who knows? And if you see them, and if they match up against Portland or OKC,
That'd be a good series too.
that'd be a very good series. I like to see.
I
that.
think Portland can make it to the conference finals, and I don't think they beat the Warriors, but I think they give them trouble.
I think they match up really good with the Warriors, just because
What about the Rockets? If the Rockets can take the Warriors,
I think the Rockets are only.
do we think that's possible?
You know,
also?
Dame wants that Steph matchup.
Dame
so
wants
bad.
it. Dame wants it right now, dog.
He
bro.
wants it so bad.
I hope this is his Dirk year.
Listen,
that Dirk
if-
2011 year, where it's
I
just like,
remember.
whatever,
Put
man.
him on
I'm
my
the best
back.
player.
That's
Put
what I'm
him on
saying.
my
If Dame
back.
Lillard goes through like the murderer's row of point guards, like you take out Westbrook, you take out fucking Pop
Paul.
or whatever, or
Or Pop.
Jamal Murray, and you take out either Curry or Harden out the playoffs, and then you go to the finals. I don't want to hear him being underrated ever again. Like, just admit we're sleepy and he plays in Portland and we fall asleep before we get to watch him.
Yeah.
'Cause there's nothing,
Yeah.
there's nothing underrated about that dude. Like
Yeah.
he's been a beast like this.
And real talk, if you got
For
to
a long
choose
time.
between, if you're a casual fan, I'm gonna watch the Warriors on the West Coast time or the Blazers.
Of course.
Yeah.
not in
I'm
question.
watching the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's why we don't realize how good Dame is. You're
Yeah,
right.
and even then, a lot of people just end up watching the Lakers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
well,
that's all the same time zone.
That's a waste of your time.
Even though
Yeah.
they suck, like people will watch them. You know? So
Okay,
but-
let's check out Eastern Conference
yeah, let's check that out, man. Let's check that
because
out.
I think the Rockets, I think both 4-5s got very lucky with their matchups in both conferences. Rockets, Jazz. The Jazz are a weak 5.
Yeah.
And I think Celtics, Pacers without Oladipo. People keep telling me, Kaz posted this dumb shit about Kyrie's winning percent in the playoffs. They're playing the Pacers without Oladipo.
They haven't had Oladipo for most of half the season. They still managed to be
the
a
second half of the season, they dropped from a 2-3 seed to a 5.
It was only separated by a few games. Look at those 2 and 3 seeds.
Sure. In the playoffs, though, it's closing time. You need a winner.
I don't know.
Who's Kyrie cooking up real hard right now? Who's the the point guard for the Pacers?
Beats the fuck out of me.
Exactly. And Kaz knows ball.
But you gotta understand. I know people say like, oh well, LeBron won a lot of those games. Yo, Kyrie won a lot of those games too, especially Game 7 in the finals, like the championship series. Yeah, LeBron got the block. Kyrie's the one who hit the shot, and he had like 40 that game too. Sure. So we didn't just. It wasn't just steamrolling into the playoffs.
Nobody questions Kyrie's ability. Nobody questions how many points that he can score in a game on a given night.
I would never question his offensive ability.
Yeah. What we question is how effective he is being the leader of a team.
Seems to be pretty effective.
We'll see. I think they go up against Milwaukee, and I think that I think that Kyrie is going to go up against Milwaukee against a very tough point guard. I got these hiccups. The fuck is his name?
Eric Bledsoe. You know what could happen?
Eric Bledsoe and Homeboy comes back. The Rookie of the Year a couple years ago. Very steady dude, Virginia. I forgot his fucking name. He won Rookie of the Year. Like he wasn't that like big fucking. Please look him up. I forgot his name. He plays for the Bucks.
And he's coming back from injury.
Which injury? Yeah. I think it was like his toe or some shit. Malcolm Brogdon. Very, very good point guard. Like averaged like 16 a game. Like very solid.
Brogdon plays like a 2.
In both, he's a
He
combo
couldn't mark
guy.
him up defensively. You know what's interesting though?
Real quick about
Okay, go ahead.
Kyrie going up against an Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe is a very strong,
He a dog.
undeniable. Yeah, he's a dog. He's undeniably strong and athletic point guard. Now, I don't think that anybody can stay in front of Kyrie, but I think you can wear Kyrie down on the other side as well.
Yes.
And if Kyrie is going to match up with Eric, he's going to be chasing Eric around, and I think they should run Kyrie's ass and pick and roll all fucking day.
Post him
I'm
up
sure
every
you
once
can.
in a while. Just bully him.
Bully.
sure you can.
Bully. I think that's how you wear down Kyrie. I think you cannot stop him offensively. You just try to contain, but the way that you do it is you go at him because he is not a good defender, 1, and 2, he will get tired and his body will break down. He is not a solidly built NBA player. We know he's capable of injury, and you have a team in Milwaukee that has several guys that you can attack, put on attack mode on a pick and roll switch, right? Obviously Giannis, right? But
Yeah.
Chris Middleton, have him chasing Chris Middleton for the closeouts. Nobody wants to close out every single play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Kyrie is one of those lazy type of defenders where he's just going to half-ass close out with his hand out. And
Chris
if you give-
Middleton's another guy. He could win you a playoff game by
Bangers.
himself.
Dude, knockdown. Knockdown.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am really curious about this series, and I don't think that the Boston Celtics make it out alive.
I don't either.
I'm not sold that Milwaukee wins. I'm not completely sold on Milwaukee yet. I just think they don't have any experience.
This round or
After when they beat Boston. I'm not
Okay.
positive they beat Boston.
Okay.
No, they're winning against Detroit. But one thing that could be interesting, Kyrie, I think, could have problems with Bledsoe because Bledsoe's just kind of a dog. He could cook him. He could.
Yeah.
But you know who cooked Bledsoe last year? Terry Rozier.
That's very true.
Is
Scary
it
Terry.
possible? Is it possible? Terry Rozier is just a better matchup for Bledsoe.
Yeah.
And then how does that sit with Kyrie if they win the series because Terry Rozier comes and cooks Bledsoe?
Yeah.
So maybe he will get cooked. I mean, there's no way Terry Rozier is more effective offensively than Kyrie. I just felt like Bledsoe would be a stressful person to play against.
Facts.
I would assume so. I mean,
But
Rozier
if Terry
cooked
just bullied him,
one thing we're not paying into account, and I do think the Bucks take it in the second round. I also think that this Boston Celtics team matches up best with Milwaukee because Giannis is probably the best player available in the entire Eastern Conference, and they got 3 wings that will make life not hard for Giannis, but he's going to have to make him work.
It's a good point.
Like Gordon Hayward's been hooping again.
Has he?
He had 20 points last night, and he played pretty well in the series.
So you have Hayward.
He got
Jaylen Brown,
and Jason Tatum.
And I'm not against putting Horford on Giannis every once in a while.
Those are 4 guys that Giannis is gonna. He guards all 5 positions. Those are 4 guys that could get buckets on you, and it's gonna make you work hard. And Giannis has an incredible motor. He's a freak of nature as far as like athletically, but like there's nobody else left in the Eastern Conference that's gonna give him that much trouble on defense. Like
I think Toronto because of Kawhi.
yeah, Kawhi, but he's just one guy, is what I'm saying. Like
They have
he,
Pascal,
he
too,
won't have,
but yeah.
Pascal Siakam was also really good.
This is interesting. Teams in the East, this is something that we're finding out, and I think it lends itself to the past culture, probably lends itself, but teams in the East are preparing for Giannis.
They got to.
Now, Giannis is just a more athletic version of LeBron, but the reason why you draft a guy like Pascal Siakam is because you're like, okay, I need someone who could bang and defend LeBron. The reason why you have,
Right.
I mean,
Pascal Siakam has played like a very, very poor man's Giannis this
this
past
week,
postseason.
he had fucking, he dropped 30 or something this past week. He's hooping.
Same type of game, same rangy, long. You know, what I mean, he can hit a little jump shot, but he gets to the cup and he finishes over everybody. Like he's very
And
good
defends.
defensively.
He's scrappy.
Yeah. He's the perfect complement for Kawhi Leonard. I didn't anticipate him coming to the season being this good, this fast. But
It's going to be tough. The road to the finals
In the
is
East.
not,
Yeah.
it's
a
all
beast.
interesting, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure that Philly. I'm not sure Brooklyn doesn't come back and take another game.
interesting.
Like I think Philly is. Embiid's knee scares me,
Why?
or his leg, because he's not healthy. If you watch him, dog, like he looks like he looks like Patrick Ewing. He's only
Right.
like 23 years
He's
old,
like a
24
big
years old.
Kyrie. You just can't trust his knees.
You can't trust
Yeah.
his legs at all, man. Like, and he's talking a lot of shit. Jared Dudley, you can tell like he's gonna give him one.
Yeah.
Like if the next game is do or die. Like if they don't get into something, or like he has a big old target on his leg. I'm not saying go after his leg. Nobody wants to see anybody hurt.
Right.
But the dude just fucking pretty much laughed at your face about elbowing your center.
I think even if they take a game though, Sixers win, right? Sixers win in 6 or 7. They stole game 5 in that or 4.
I'm saying
and that was it.
they'll take it, but like it's not gonna be.
Not going to be easy.
So
easy,
second
yeah.
round. Who do you
Raptors
take?
beat the,
I think so.
I
the
think so.
Sixers. Easy.
And then Raptors make it to the finals. That was my pick to make it to the finals.
Yeah, I think Raptors end up beating Milwaukee. Okay. Raptors beat Milwaukee if Kyle Lowry plays decently. If Kyle Lowry plays like how Kyle Lowry plays in the playoffs, which is, goes, gets pussy,
Yeah.
then I think Milwaukee makes out. But I think the whole thing hinges on Lowry. If Lowry can be somewhat effective, you don't have to be, I don't need 30 points from you.
Yeah.
Right.
16 and 8.
Yeah.
You drop 16 and 8s on decent shooting, you guys make it to the finals. You guys make it to the finals. And then when we're in the finals and it's Golden State and Toronto.
That was my pick. I don't know if Golden State. I said Golden State wouldn't win it just because. I think that's a decent matchup, though. I think
It's
Pascal and
wild.
Kawhi can give those wings problems.
Well, the thing is, this
I
is
don't
like we
know.
go back to now. I know we don't know, and I
Yeah.
know that you have Kevin Durant and it throws a whole wrench in the
Yeah.
system. But you can't stop but go back to the Spurs Golden State game 1 before Kawhi goes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
He was
where
dominating.
They were dominating them,
20. And he was just destroying everything.
and it's like, what the fuck?
And you could tell Kawhi's had that like lasered, like, yo,
I want it back.
I want that
Run
back.
it back.
We got to run that back. I
Run
don't care
that
who you
back.
got with me. I think Marcus Gasol helps them a lot. I think
Huge.
Siakam, like,
Huge.
He's a huge get
You-
for them.
Listen,
like,
think about Marcus Gasol on the block with.
Bogut now. It's
Oh,
not,
that's
it's not,
food.
It's not Cousins.
First of all,
Yeah.
that's food for them. But if they play small ball, if Golden State plays small ball and Draymond, 6'7" Draymond,
Oh.
is on the block with a legit center,
legit all-star center.
legit all-star center, meaning
Yeah.
like moves.
Yeah,
he can get
could
the
score,
back.
will
he can
rebound,
shoot over
plays
you.
defense.
Best thing he could do is get foul trouble on Draymond. And
Yeah.
then what happens? If Draymond's in foul trouble, then what?
No.
It's a way more interesting series than the average viewer believes it will be.
Of course.
It is a competitive series. I think you obviously give the edge to Golden State, but there are factors at play here that get me very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. I think Toronto sneaks a game early. Maybe not game 1, but I think game 2.
I can
Toronto
see them
sneaks a
splitting.
game, and you're
Toronto
like,
could
whoa.
win the whole fucking thing, man. I know everybody says I hated on Toronto last year. I didn't believe. I believe this year. Lowry scares me. I hope. I love him. He walks just like little Duval. I got a soft spot for him in my heart. He got a Duval body. But I think they could do it, man. I'm a big Kawhi believer, maybe to a fault. I picked him to be MVP last year. He played 0 games.
I love Kawhi. I think Kawhi is an amazing player. I think when he's on, there's nobody in the East better than him. Like, I think Giannis has played the best in the Eastern Conference, but when Kawhi is on, nobody could touch him offensively or defensively. That being said, the Warriors still got Kevin Durant, though. Yeah. Like, he is the great fucking equalizer. When Steph don't got it going, when Clay's a little off, if Dre's in foul trouble, they still got that 7-footer that they give it to and can do anything. And the way he's fucking feeling himself this postseason with the I'm Kevin Durant, you know who the fuck, you know who I am type of shit.
I haven't watched any Warriors games because it's a waste of my time. let me ask you this. I got 2 Warriors questions, though, that since y'all watch more, you can answer, but do you want to pay a bill first?
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
let's go for it.
Let's do that.
Let's pull that up.
Okay, we're going to pay some real shit right now, bro. We're not playing around, okay? Guys, it can be a little frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or running late, to find yourself at a railway crossing waiting for a train, okay? Just let me paint this visual for you. Now, the signals are going and the train's not even there yet, so you might feel tempted to cross that street, cross that walk, to just run, to go for it, sneak across those tracks. Well, listen, don't you ever do that. Trains are often going a lot faster than you expect them to be, Alex. And you know what? If there's anything that Denzel Washington taught us, they can't stop. There was a whole movie. It took like 2 hours to stop the train. I think the movie was literally called Unstoppable. Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah, he's also Pelham 123.
That's another train. This guy's the worst. Even if the engineer hits the brakes right away, it can take a train over a mile to stop. And by that time, what used to be your car is just a crushed hunk of metal. And what used to be you, well, hey, you better not think about that. The point is, you can't know how quickly a train will arrive. The train can't stop even if it sees you. The results are disaster. So if the signals are on, the train is on its way. And you just need to remember one thing. Stop. Because trains can't. This is brought to you by NHTSA. Okay, the National Highway Trans Authority, I think it's called. Traffic Safety. National Highway Traffic Safety. Man, I really made that shit.
National Highway Trans Association.
Trans Association.
Well,
For all you trannies on the highway, this is for you. But I really milked that shot. Did you guys feel that? Did you feel like you were in the car? Did you feel like you were waiting for the train?
I felt scared just now. I was like, where? I thought there was like, I thought a joke was coming. I was like, oh nah, this
Nah,
shit's
bro.
serious.
This is. Hey, we don't take this shit seriously. It's all about trains.
Facts.
Push that door closed for us, Hector.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, two Golden State questions.
Go.
Number one, I read on ESPN that Draymond Green lost 23 pounds in 6 weeks to get in shape for the playoff run.
Yeah.
Do you buy into that, improving his game at all?
No.
I don't either. Why don't I?
Because it's really hard to lose that many pounds that quickly.
Yeah. Why are you losing this many pounds? I'm confused.
I don't know.
That's a lot of weight in
maybe
6 weeks.
Maybe he just gained a lot of weight during the season, and like now he's back to like regular weight.
Is he in a contract here?
No, but if he makes all defense, I think he gets some sort. He's eligible for a supermax. That's what it is. Something like that.
He ain't getting no supermax.
No.
I wouldn't even max him out. I'll be honest with you. He played like dog shit this year.
And they were fine.
They
But
were fine.
do you think he's going to play well in the post? Like, that just seemed, it was just a weird story to me. Like, why you just get in shape in February or March?
That's how
or whatever?
fucking good the Warriors are. It's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to be in half good shape for 60 games.
Don't you think that catches up at some point, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got
They're
to.
not trying.
Got
And it might
to.
catch up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It really might.
Stan Van Gundy's been like really big on that this entire postseason. It's like
Jeff?
Stan.
Stan. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He
Stan's
commentating too?
Yeah, he was on ESPN and he was talking about like, yo, like the Warriors are they play so arrogantly. They've just been like getting away with making just fundamentally terrible like defensive mistakes, like rotation wise, like really like big coach speak and shit like that.
Right.
And he was saying like he was another one who's like, I'm not sold on them getting back to the finals. He's like he thinks the Blazers and the Rockets match up really well with them. Those are teams that you got to defend all like throughout the entire game. You can't just bullshit with them like the Clippers and all that stuff. And you bullshit with the Clippers, you lost the game at home. So he was like, if they get that arrogance get away with them, I think he said something along the lines of like Boogie going down like sucks for them, but he said it was probably the best thing for that team because like they were just kind of like getting by on talent and not playing like team defense that they usually used to do when they made their finals run. So I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with
They've
them.
been pretty arrogant all year. There's this dude on the ticket hates like how arrogant they play, and he went through and did like his own little research, and he went through all the dynasties and looked at the final years they won championships where they should be the fattest. They had he went through their whole wins and losses. 0 20-point losses at home for the Bulls, the Lakers in their last year, the Spurs the last year they won a championship, the Warriors. They had some 20-point losses all on the road. The Warriors have had 5 or 6 20-point losses at home this year.
Yikes.
Which is like, you just don't give a fuck. And it's hard. Shaq said it too. It's hard to flip a switch. And that's coming from the number one flip a switch motherfucker I've seen in my lifetime.
Yeah. He didn't flip a switch until like after the All-Star break.
Yeah. And it caught up to him.
He would just cruise. Yeah, that's why Kobe hated him. Like he would come into the season fucking all out of shape and shit. And
He
Kobe
would just rest. He would just have a toe injury for like 2 months. You know what I mean? Like,
and mind you, Kobe Bryant's a fucking maniac and training like a psycho all season. And like everyone's like, oh, this is Shaq's team. Shaq's the man. And Kobe's like, dude, like this guy doesn't even give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck till like March.
I'm not saying they're for sure going to lose because they're so overwhelmingly talented. You have to pick them.
Right.
But I'm saying I don't think they're going to win. And I think that's why. It's just
I
gonna
think
catch
they're
up.
one bad, not even injury, but like they could get a little dinged up. Like that's been their Achilles heel for the past couple seasons. Like
That's what
Steph Curry
happens when
he'll get dinged up a little bit. He won't miss a game, but he'll still play. But he'll be kind of going half speed. He can't really guard nobody. You know what I'm saying? That happens to one of their main guys, and literally anybody in the West could take it.
Second question I have: is KD the best player in the league? If so, do we care?
He is.
Do we care if he is?
Yeah, you know who the best player might be? I mean, it's LeBron, but outside of LeBron,
I don't even think I don't.
I think it's Steph, man.
I think Steph.
I think
That's
Steph is a
my
better
thought.
player.
They need Steph more on that team.
Steph's definitely the most important player on that team. Like he's definitely the keys to that car.
I really think he is the best player because what he does is so dynamic. I'm not as worried about KD hurting me off the dribble.
Yeah.
I'm not as worried. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I'm not as worried. I think Steph is as effective shooting off the dribble or running around screens and as effective going to the basket off the dribble and finishing at the rim.
Yeah.
He puts so much pressure on your defense.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable what you have to do to deal with Steph. Like when you looked at the way Clippers were playing them, they were just denying the 3-point line. They were like, hey, we'll give you the lane. We'll give you twos. We're just denying outside. Like we've shifted the whole conventional wisdom of basketball.
Yeah.
Right.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? Steph, to kind of switch sports a little bit. Steph's
Barry
importance to the
Sanders.
game. Barry Sanders is a close comparison. I was thinking like Drew Brees. He plays so downhill that once he gets going,
It's hard to stop.
everybody just fucking goes crazy. Like KD isn't a huge ball stopper like the way Melo is, but when he gets it going, like you kind of got to stop the ball for him.
Yeah.
But when Steph gets it going and he's taking shots like 3 seconds to the fucking shot clock, and then like everybody else is getting open shots and he's pulling and all that shit, like there's nothing you can
KD
do.
a much better defender though.
Of course,
He
definitely
offers
much
more
better
on
defender.
defense, and that's undeniable. And having a guy with that wingspan closing out changes the trajectory of shots. It's a different game. Don't get me wrong. But I think what Steph offers outside of his shooting, just the pressure he puts on a defense
the whole defense.
makes it so much easier for everybody there.
And not just the pressure on the defense, he just changes the pace of a game. Like Drew, the reason why I compare him to Drew Brees is because Drew Brees plays so fast and gets everybody involved.
Yeah.
It's not like he just has one go-to guy that he gets it to. And KD being like the scorer he is, that's like a go-to
KD,
guy.
Yeah, he just fills up the bucket.
Yeah.
No, Steph.
You know what's crazy about KD? He
What's
hasn't ever played without
An elite point guard.
elite player, point guard. At that, but he had Russ, who's one of the most athletic players in history,
Right.
top 10 player in the league.
He's
Now
like
he got
Steph.
Steph and Clay and Draymond.
Very lucky. Very fortunate.
Giannis has never
Giannis is the
had
point guard.
Giannis everything on that team. Everybody else is
nothing.
cool.
Yeah. He's had nothing. And it'll be interesting to see what happens see if they can land some big free agents. It'll be interesting to see what happens up there in Milwaukee because who doesn't want to play with a guy like Giannis?
Yeah,
I mean,
Giannis
that's
has
the
made it
future.
clear that he's not going anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
he's not. Maybe he's not going anywhere, but at the same time, he's one of those guys that just doesn't give a fuck about like going to like L.A. or New York and none of that shit. He's like, I'm a basketball player.
I
This
wanna
is-
play here.
This is the
Yeah,
place that
yeah.
gives me the best opportunity to play ball.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, we're talking about GOATs. While we're talking about GOATs, why don't we talk about Kate Smith, one of the greatest?
Yo, I'm with it.
Wow.
I'm with it.
Now I only saw the clip on First Take today, so you gotta like put me on like get me up to
Akaash, you
speed.
break it down because this is your girl.
So yeah, this is my girl. Meaning I did the research. I read the article. So apparently she sang a rendition of "God Bless America." Was it? "God Bless America." That's supposed to be really beautiful. They played it at all the Flyers games for the NHL and one other sports team. And then Philly just took down her statue because apparently she got some racist lyrics. And some people say it's satire, and some people say who cares, or they don't believe that it's satire. So they took down the statue. My first question is, why does this bitch have a statue? She's a singer. It's a fucking hockey team. Why does she get a statue?
She gets a statue
Wait, she
at
got a-
the
she got a-
stadium?
That's it, right?
No, I think it was just in the city. That's a big bitch.
It is a bit
That ain't nothing but Adele.
She healthy.
That's Adele before she broke up with her man and found black dudes.
Is the big woman here?
That's the statue, right?
Oh, that's an ugly statue.
Let's see the statue.
I bet her kids took that shit down like this. I am trying to look at this.
Oh, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
Flyers. It's outside the Flyers
Jesus
arena.
Christ.
Oh, she looks like Winston Churchill.
Why did you give her a statue in the first place?
That's what I don't understand.
Oops.
You okay, man?
I had a little hiccups.
Oh. So now they just put it in a burqa?
Now she's
She just
covered in
converted.
Well, then it's like, what?
He converted to Islam.
Remember, you look like a towel, mate. That's what. That's what it looks like.
Not look like a towel. That was
But that's so stupid. It's like we don't want to put any attention to this.
Go
this
back to her statue.
So let's just cover it.
Let's
with
go back to
the
her statue.
giant blankets.
Yeah.
okay, let's just be honest about the statue. She's an ugly woman.
She's very
Yeah.
ugly.
She looks like my dad. There's an ugly woman statue. You need an excuse to get rid of it. You can get rid of any old person's statue by just saying they're racist because everyone was racist back in
Yeah,
the
that's
day,
true.
right?
Right.
Literally, if you don't want a statue up, just Google something they said back in the day. It's not going to be
Racism was
that
culture back then.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not going to be very progressive. So it's convenient. I don't even think it's about the song. I just think they don't want to sing in Fat Bitch right in front of whatever this park is, right? Look at the outfit she's wearing. She's not even dressed for an occasion. She's wearing a nightie.
She looks like a brolic Christopher Lloyd.
Dude.
Oh, great Scott!
Great Scott. It's about your kids, Marty.
Great Scott, Philly!
Jesus Christ.
Dude. Wow, man.
That's a
Yeah.
husky bitch.
The city of brotherly love. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you just got to get it out of here. I mean, just because the statue sucks.
Yeah. Who gives a singer a statue? Like, you're not Michael Jackson.
We were supposed to read the Ed
Okay.
highlighted the lyrics and say,
Here are
Yeah,
the-
Michael Jackson
Okay,
statues
so
haven't
here's
gotten
the
covered
song
up.
that
but
Kate Smith sang. These are the lyrics.
That's
The title is "That's Why Darkies Were Born," and the first lyric is "Someone had to pick the cotton, someone had to pick the corn, someone had to slave and be able to sing." Both of those things. That's why darkies were born.
Oh my God! You know what's gonna happen?
Go down. Go
Somebody's
down.
gonna cut out
See, let me see the rest of the lyrics.
the clip of you saying this
Oh, fuck.
song
Oh, you're right.
without rhythm. Like, you're just gonna be like, well, that's why the comedian Andrew Schulz.
I feel like this is like, I really do think it could
Did
be
I
satire.
do a good job pretending I didn't know the lyrics by heart?
But shit is so racist. It's just funny.
No,
Bro,
but it
it's
could
so
be.
racist. It's blatant, bro. It's like
The song's called "That's Why Darkies Were Born."
That's why I think it could be satire, because that's the point of satire, is to be so over the top that it's like obviously a joke.
Sing, sing when you're weary. Sing when you're blue. Sing, sing. That's what you taught all the white folks to do.
sing. That's what you taught all the white folks to do. You taught the white folks how to
They
sing.
taught the white folks how to
Someone had
sing.
to fight the devil, shout about Gabriel's horn. Someone had to stoke the train that would bring God's children to green pastures. That's why darkies were born.
You guys ready for the second song?
There's more songs.
Okay, I'm not reading that. Don't read
Little
that.
oh my God. The pickaninnies?
What does that mean? Is that a bad
All
word?
right, so boom. You know,
That's a weird. All right, so boom.
yeah, exactly. So you know the picnics.
Yeah.
They derive from, that's where white people used to take to go watch lynchings. Like they would like pick
What?
food. Yeah, so the pickaninnies, that's what there you go. The offensive derogatory term for black children.
What
So
kind
when
of snacks would you bring to that?
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
He's just
Great big
curious.
watermelons roll around.
In the pickaninny heaven.
Hold on. So watermelons were
This
really
is
white people
dear
shit?
racist. Yo, holy shit.
No, white people were bringing watermelons to the pickaninny.
Luscious pork chop bushes growing right outside your doorway. And the she's singing about heaven. Yo, all right.
So heaven is just a bunch of pickaninnies?
No. She's singing about what heaven is like for a young a Negro. Like after we get lynched
Yeah.
at the picnic.
Yeah.
Now they got pork chops and watermelons for
That
you.
sounds like a great heaven.
So she's trying to say like where
this-
you're going afterwards is actually good.
She'll be waiting for you in the pickaninny.
Oh, there's a pickaninny heaven.
Yeah, that's what she's singing about. Just
Damn, she segregated heaven
and
and hell
old
too.
Black Joe is their Santa Claus. Yo, this is wildly racist. How did you get a statue?
Yo, son,
Holy shit.
I've heard that they've even got a Swanee River made of lemonade. Strawberry lemonade!
Oh, we do love that strawberry lemonade. God
That's
damn
a
it.
Brett Ernst joke.
Oh,
That's a
man.
Fred Ernst,
He got a
man.
joke about how he used to work at the Cheesecake Factory, and he goes, "Let me tell you something I learned. Black people love strawberry lemonade."
We do, it's
Then he goes,
delicious.
"Their voice literally gets higher when they see it on the menu." He goes, "They got strawberry. They got strawberry lemonade.
It's fucking delicious. Who doesn't love strawberry lemonade? Point me to these psychos that don't drink strawberry lemonade. This bitch is wildly racist. Yeah, you got to get rid of that.
This bitch right here.
So what's her version of God Bless America? It's just a regular version?
God bless white America."
So like Stand Beside Her. That's her song?
No, she had a rendition of it.
How's it sound?
There's like a perfectly good non-racist version of God Bless America. Why would they use her
Because
version?
you don't know. That's how everybody
Wait,
sang
she
back
changed
then.
the lyrics to God Bless America? or
No, it's just like
Yeah.
like her version. Like Ray Charles is America the Beautiful is amazing, right? Isn't that the one? America the Beautiful?
Don't play it because
Well, she's dead. She's not going to get no royalties. No?
our video might get taken down.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Damn, look at her right there, bro.
Yo, that fucking statue was
Dude,
terrifying.
She look racist.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? She's like, niggers. she's so happy to be racist. God damn.
Oh my God.
Look at her scream, dude. What is
Christ.
she saying? Go to click
You
the
read
image
the
right
lyrics,
there.
you know that's what she's yelling. It's
Bro.
like, pickaninnies.
Yeah.
What? There's no reason for you to sing that hard about that.
God.
She's so pissed.
Oh my
Look
god.
at this one. I gotta look at this one right here.
It's fucking terrible.
Close your mouth, lady.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Now that's a bitch. We call her bitch, right?
Oh, we can call that bitch a
There's two
bitch.
exceptions to my bitch rule. My
Take
mom,
that
my
bitch's
girl.
statue now.
Wow. And it was outside of the financial
That's
center.
crazy, son.
Wow.
Yo,
Philly trying to act like it's not racist is the funniest shit in the world to me.
It is.
you know what's hilarious? Like
It is. They do front.
Remember the Bill Burr thing about how like you got a fucking statue of Rocky? You could have a statue. You got a real life
Joe
champion.
Frazier is from here.
Yeah.
Rocky's make believe.
It's a make-believe character.
You
When you put
You have
that
an
statue.
actual great fighter from this
But
city.
you're so racist.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't let him have that. So you put this fucking 5-foot Italian a statue. Of him,
Like
give him a
Donovan
statue.
McNabb's not gonna get a statue outside
Not
the stadium.
at all.
They're like, nah, this bitch sang some cool songs back in the day. Let's make sure.
How was the voice though?
Oh gosh.
Can somebody get the voice
It
up
sounds
on
like
the...
old timey music. It sounds like
Can you play
whack,
like 5
whatever.
seconds of
But
her? God
don't-
bless
just play it
America?
off your phone and we can like listen to it, not straight.
Alex said it's racist because it don't slap.
Yeah.
If it slapped, we'd be okay with it.
Like that.
Solid rule,
Like that
Alex.
Christmas song about rape.
It's not about rape.
It is. The bitch just wants to leave.
Oh, she sung what you call it?
Maybe it's cold
Maybe it's
outside.
cold- it
That's-
is- it
she
is
does
rapey.
not want to leave.
That song is rapey as
No,
fuck.
it's not. Y'all are wildin', yo.
What do you mean she doesn't want
I
to leave? She
need to
can't
go.
leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you're right, but it's very funny how rapey you sound when you're like, "She don't want to leave," and we're like, "Yes, you do." And you're like, "Y'all don't know nothing, bro. Y'all don't know.
wanna leave,
Bitches
bro.
don't want to
She
leave.
just be-
These bitches
Hold
don't
on.
want to leave nobody."
Hold on. Let me listen to this, bitch. Get your own water fountain.
Ew, it's just
She don't even sing that good.
yeah. Is that her God Bless America?
That's terrible. Like if it was Adele,
I'm
I'd be
not
like,
gonna
all
lie,
right.
for a fat bitch, her voice is mad regular,
That's
bro.
what I'm
Right?
saying. Like if
You
it was
gotta
Adele-
sing way better than that for being
You
fat.
got a size 4 voice.
Yeah, exactly. Is you
Regular
in
ass.
shape with that voice?
She's not even singing. She's just talking. So a lot of those lyrics we were reading, she was just like yelling about.
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
even on rhythm.
I don't know, man. That
I
shit was
just
a little
don't
tricky.
listen. I don't. The whole taking down statues thing. Alex kind of brought me over to the other side. But I don't care if you take down a statue. But why should she have a statue?
Why should she have one? in
That's
the first
why
place?
We
I'm
need to
like,
be more
take it down.
picky about who gets statues.
Right?
That's a good point.
You can't just give every motherfucker a statue. Bitch sang a song you like.
That just speaks to just how beautifully racist this country
I'll
was.
give Beyonce a statue in modern America, and that's it. Bruno Mars gotta wait. I don't give a fuck. You got
Beyonce deserves a statue.
that's
Beyonce
it.
gets
Who
a sta-
else?
Beyonce can get
Maybe
a statue,
Jay,
though.
a smaller
Jay.
statue than Beyonce.
Yeah.
he cheated. You know what I mean? That's what he get.
Who else gets a statue?
She ain't gonna let him have no bigger statue than her.
Yo, that's a
Yeah, but
good
you-
question.
you
Who
see the
deserves
MLK
statues?
statues.
That lives right now.
LeBron in Cleveland definitely deserves a
Definitely
statue.
LeBron gets a
without a
statue.
doubt.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Beyonce, Houston, Jay-Z, Brooklyn. Who else deserves some
Steph Curry
statues?
in Oakland.
Steph Curry, Oakland.
Absolutely.
Dirk in Dallas, even though he
Marshawn
didn't do
Lynch in
much, so
Oakland.
we got.
Yo, Dirk got
Dirk-
y'all
Dirk.
y'all fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
championships, huh?
Dirk for sure gets one.
Dirk?
D
Okay.
Wade's gonna get one in Miami.
I don't think he deserves
I
one.
don't know about
He
D-Wade.
deserves
No, he
it.
doesn't.
Drake in Toronto.
D Wade.
Drake in Toronto.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I don't
Drake.
like
Drake,
Drake.
deserves one in
Before-
Toronto.
before
I don't like
Drake,
Drake.
So
But
Drake
Canada
deserves one in
with just one
Toronto, and
state.
Dwayne Wade
Drake
doesn't
deserves
deserve one in Miami.
No.
He's
Doesn't
he's
deserve
he's the most winningest athlete in Miami history. He's getting a
Yeah,
statue.
but-
No,
Yeah.
he gets one. He just doesn't deserve it.
He got
Dan
one.
Marino has a statue. He can't get one.
He definitely doesn't deserve it.
Dan Marino
I
has
would never
0
give-
chips.
I would never give Dan Marino a statue. We're not saying that everyone who has one deserves it.
Okay.
We're saying that
Who deserves
who
one?
deserves it.
Does Eli get one?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't think he should, man.
I lean toward it. He shouldn't.
And there's a
Oh,
great argument.
Derek Jeter.
One second.
Jeter for
Jeter.
sure
Of
gets
course,
one.
of course, of course. But Eli one is
They
tricky.
can rename Yankee Stadium Jeter Stadium.
Yeah,
That'd
the
be
Eli
fine.
one is tricky because he did bring you 2 fucking championships,
Yeah.
and he brought them. But when we're looking at himself and his greatness, man, I don't know. I don't think
know.
so,
The
bro.
Mariners
He had a
love
lot
him,
of help,
though.
and y'all had 3 rings before that. That's the other thing. Y'all had wins before.
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
Dwayne Wade brought Miami there first, but then he got 2 with the help of LeBron, and the first one he got with the help of Tim Donaghy, so it was like, whatever.
and Shaq,
And Shaq.
And
Tim
Shaq.
Donaghy, and Shaq.
Yeah.
So
Brady gets one for sure.
Oh,
Brady,
Belichick.
Belichick.
Belichick
yeah,
should get
Belichick
one.
for sure. Yeah.
He getting a statue for
Belichick
sure.
deserves a statue. Okay, who else? This is a fun.
Kraft, you
This
get a
is fun.
statue where you're getting a little hand job from an Asian girl.
Is the video of his dick out yet? I want to see
I
his
think
dick.
it leaked. I think it leaked.
It
They tried to
leaked?
take it
Can
down.
you
but
Google
it
it?
leaked.
Funny word choice.
What? Is it leaked?
It leaked. All right.
Okay, who else? Statues.
Uh,
There's got to be some country singer that needs one. Garth Brooks or
Garth
some shit like
Brooks
that.
can
Like
get
one
it.
of those
yeah.
like.
Fucking statue.
Lil Nas X. Yes. He for sure gets one.
Who else?
God damn.
Ronaldo. He already got one.
Okay. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Gotcha.
already
okay,
got
yeah,
one.
yeah, for sure.
Messi getting one?
Messi,
You gotta
yeah.
give Messi.
You gotta
You
give
give
Messi
Ronaldo
one.
one, you gotta give Messi
Gotta
one.
give Messi a
For sure.
statue.
I'm gonna be honest. I already feel like we're giving enough away.
I mean, this is in different cities. It's not like it's
That's
all
true.
in one place.
This is,
so.
even on Earth, that's a lot of statues.
Seems like a lot of statues.
If this racist fat bitch could get a statue,
yeah, yeah.
Leonardo Messi.
I'm saying, starting over. We're starting over. No more statues left.
Kim
Here's who gets
Jong
one.
Un.
He got
Have to.
100. He got 1,000 of his own already.
Oh really?
Here's the way you solve that.
Okay.
Here's a perfect way to solve the too many statues dilemma. You make holograms. Make nice little holograms that people can come and visit. You can see them in their youthful self. Like you make the little Tupac hologram. You make a Biggie holograms and shit.
Michael Jackson hologram.
Your little Michael Jackson hologram, all that
Little
shit. You
R.
can
Kelly
interact
hologram.
with it. Put it outside the stadium. Once you do some racist shit, just turn it off. Just turn the shit off. But hey, we can't.
Yo, that is a quick fix, bro.
That's
I
a
ain't
quick
gonna lie.
fucking fix, bro. Like, yo, fuck
I
the
ain't
statue.
And then if we
lie.
ever forgive them, it's like, you know what? Turn that shit back on. Turn that shit back on.
like 2050.
Yo, I was at a wedding this weekend. Dead ass Ignition remix was playing. Dead fucking ass, bro.
What did you react? Did you dance to it?
Hell yeah.
Cypher
Cypher
Sounds
to that shit.
had a funny ass joke. That
There was
he
no
was
kids
talking
allowed at
about.
the reception, whatever.
He said that he wants to start a business where he edits the R. Kelly songs out of people's wedding videos. So you got a wedding video that's gonna last forever, and it got this rapist fucking songs all over it.
good.
So he'll just change them out. He'll switch them out, and then you're good. You can continue
That's
watching
good.
your video guilt free.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you think "Baby It's Cold Outside" is about rape.
It is about rape.
Son.
Fam, rape is rape. Shoot or shoot. Rape is rape. So it's like rapist ain't slow balling that shit. He already got Shorty in the crib.
The
He
bitch
can do whatever he
sang
want with
for
it.
3 stanzas how she wants to go home. He's like, baby,
She's like,
don't
she didn't
stay.
say I want to go home. She goes, I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold
That's you want to
outside.
suck dick. if you say this shit, I really can't stay. You're just saying throat me, throat me now. You would say
Hey.
I'm leaving. That's I gotta
So
go.
the
I'm
next
leaving.
line is I gotta get away.
No, it's not.
No, but for real though,
I really can't stay.
Andrew's not gonna. I'm gonna say this to defend Andrew. He's not gonna say this, but like I've actually seen like the song is from a movie, and in the movie it's like a playful thing where the girl's like smiling. She's
Yeah.
like, I should go, and it's like in Southern California.
So it's BW.
So the point is.
It's BW.
No, it's definitely BW, but also it's like hot outside. So the song is like the whole song's a joke. It's in
Okay.
Cali, it's in LA.
Oh, wait,
Obviously it's
really?
not cold outside.
I did not know this.
Man, I thought you knew this shit and you were just playing.
So it's D. Martin. I really didn't know this at all.
I thought it was really cold outside, son. I think
No.
Hold
Look
on,
this shit
are
up.
you
It's from a
serious?
movie. Yeah, look this shit up.
Why would
And
you think
would
I
tell
know
Ed to
about
look it up,
this?
but not the lyrics. Look up the story behind it.
Why would you think
The
I know
lyrics
about
meaning.
this?
Because you
All right.
usually be researching shit. You be knowing random shit.
I didn't know about this.
You
at
the
all.
king of knowing random shit.
Yeah, but I ain't like these white motherfuckers.
Respect, G.
Yo, can we go to the lyrics so we
Damn,
can?
nah, this is you're absolutely wrong. It was
Yeah.
in New York City.
Yeah.
It was definitely cold
outta
outside.
here.
Must be
It's in
making
a
shit
movie,
up.
dog.
You just became for the rape,
It's
bro.
in a-
No
Look it
wonder
up.
he's
Look it
not a
up. Look
doctor,
it up.
son.
What's the
Okay.
thing? Look it
Which
up.
movie?
It's in some movie. I saw this shit on
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yo, can you just go to the lyrics so I could read it in different ways?
Oh, there's
right
the
here.
clip right there.
Go to the lyrics. Real quick, go back up.
That it?
No, don't play it. Go back up. Okay.
Okay.
This is Dean Martin, Baby It's Cold Outside. Okay?
I'll be the guy.
I'm the guy, you're the girl.
Nah.
I'm the girl.
Okay, you're the girl.
Oh, you're so gay. You're like, I'm the girl.
All right, ready, go.
Listen, you
Go.
fucking.
Go.
I really can't stay.
Oh my god.
You gotta keep going, son.
Oh,
You're supposed to
shit.
go back
That
and
was your
forth.
part.
Yeah, but you guys.
I've gotta go away, ain't my part.
No,
But
you
baby,
sing
it's
in
cold.
No,
you dumb
you're the
motherfucker.
parentheses.
You sing parentheses. You sing the non-parentheses.
All right. That was me. Let me take an L on that. Y'all are fucking crazy for no
All right,
reason.
all right.
Go.
I really can't stay.
Stay, bitch.
I've gotta go away.
Stay, bitch.
The evening has been.
Okay, but been hoping that you drop
Oh, shit.
in.
Hold on.
That's not
Son,
even
this
the
your
chord.
pocket.
Yo,
But that
Flagrant
wasn't even
Idol.
a chord.
There it
damn,
is.
that's how it's sung, bro.
That
I
shit
be
was
knowing how
alright.
to sing the rape music, bro. Let's go. Wait
That's
till I
his
get my hand
pocket.
on some R. Kelly. Let's do it. All right, keep going. Start
So
from the
very
beginning.
ni-
Let's
okay.
start from the beginning, right? Let's do it. All right, we going for it. We running it back.
Okay, all right.
We running it back. All right,
All
go.
right. I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've gotta go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been.
Been hoping that you drop in.
No. You just fucked it up.
Yeah, that's not how it goes.
Yo, I can't.
It's been hoping you
can't-
drop in.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Been hope. Wait, how does it go?
It's the same cadence.
It's the same cadence you had the
Alex,
whole
hit it.
time.
You got the voice.
Go.
Bitch ass.
Go.
Wait, he starts.
No,
You need a little giddy
No,
up.
he's the girl.
Oh, you need that giddy
No, you
up.
ain't doing the whole thing. You're doing that one line. Been hoping you drop in.
So very nice.
I'll hold your hands behind your back and tie them to the bed and then get what I want. I'll hold
My
your hand.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful.
Baby, what's your hurry?
Oh, y'all know this song, huh?
Yeah,
Y'all know this song,
That's why it gets the pass, because it slaps.
It's a fire record, yo.
Shit.
It
Okay.
does slap, though. I ain't gonna hold you, yo.
First of all, how old is this bitch if her mom is worrying? Maybe it's stat rates. Maybe this bitch is fucking Arya Stark out here like, yo, can I just go home?
Yo, Stark had a body.
Okay, stop it. Stop it. You need to stop it. Girl, look 11.
Who
Okay.
are you?
Yeah.
That's so
Okay,
funny.
but
But she's 22, so it's whatever. It's funny.
Beautiful, what's your hurry?
Hold on, where am I?
My father will be pacing the floor.
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace roar.
So really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
But maybe just a half drink more. That's how you know she wants it.
Put some records on while I pour.
The neighbors might think.
Baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
No carbs, babe.
Say, what's in this drink?
No cabs had to be out there.
I wish I knew how where I was right now.
Yo.
I wish I knew how I got here.
Nah, this is where it gets rapey. When you ask about the drink and I'm just making other shit. Like, go.
Yeah, the
Go.
cabs,
Go. So what's in it? Say it.
I wish I knew how.
No. Say what?
Say what's in this drink?
Hey, there's no cabs out there. You can't even get a cab out here these days.
I wish I knew how I got here.
Hey, your eyes like starlight. Like real talk eyes are beautiful, man.
This is when the roofies are kicking
To
in.
break this spell I'm in.
Hey, I'll take your hat. Look at your hat. Look at you take your hat.
hat, bro.
Okay,
You ain't got no way.
You don't need your hat.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
that? Who's wearing a hat inside?
Next line.
I ought to say no.
Oh, God. No.
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
Hey,
That's
why
the
you trying to
line.
hurt my
That's
pride?
the line. That's the off the hook
Hey,
line.
why you trying to hurt my pride though?
I
Why-
really can't stay.
Oh, baby, don't hold out.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Son, this is a Seer and Sorry.
All right. This
Whatever
is
the
a
fuck. Whatever his name is.
Aziz and
Aziz,
Sorry.
there we go.
Okay.
black
I
motherfucker.
simply must go.
Black
Same
motherfucker.
shit, son.
Ready? Here it
Yeah.
is. This is where it gets crazy. Go.
My sister will.
No.
I simply must go.
Don't look at your phone. Look at the fucking lyrics.
I'm looking at the movie it's from.
Okay.
I simply must go.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Oh, God.
No, it ain't.
Your
But
welcome
baby, it's
has
cold.
been
How lucky that you dropped in
so nice and warm.
like your pussy.
My sister will be suspicious.
She could get it too.
My brother will be there at the door.
He could get it.
My maiden aunt's mind is vicious.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
But maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I've got to get home.
But baby, you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me a coat.
It's up to your knees down there.
You've really been grand.
I thrill when you touch my hand.
But don't you see?
How you gonna do this to me?
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think I would have been nutted if you sucked my dick. Like we already here longer than we need to be.
At least there will be plenty implied.
I got pneumonia, bitch.
That's a funny line.
Yeah.
There'll be plenty implied. If you got pneumonia and died, if you
could
go
die.
outside.
Yeah. You can either get raped or die. So pick your poison. That's literally what he
That's a hell of
said.
a choice.
Problematic.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, guys.
Guys, listen, I gotta pee. On that note, I gotta take a nice little pee piece.
Really can't say.
The movie.
Oh,
right, I'll be right
Jesus
back. I'll be right
Christ. Oh, my
Yo,
God.
the movie is called Neptune's Daughter.
That's what
comedy.
it's
Yo,
called.
you're still trying to be right. You wrong.
I'm right, bro. It's Evan doing the motherfucking Google. Of course, you don't have
Let's
facts
see.
out here.
Neptune's daughter. All right.
1949. That
Yeah.
song came out in 1944.
What does that mean?
You're wrong.
No, that's the point they put in the movie.
What?
Yo, read the shit, yo.
Even make
First off, he has a whole like
Just
five
said it
piece suit
loud.
on. There's no way it's
It's
hot
like,
out.
nah, that's the point. It's just in the movie.
There's no way it's hot out. Yo, look at him. That does not look playful at all. Look at just look at the screenshot. You can pull up the screenshot. Does that look playful to you? She's like, Jesus Christ, please get away.
Ah,
from
man,
me.
that's that alt right. That's that alt left shit.
Oh my gosh. Yo, she's trying to get away. Look, you don't even gotta play the. Yo, this is wild.
What does the opinion piece say?
Why rewriting "Baby It's Cold Outside"?
Oh, interesting.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no way we're reading all this. This is just very fucking rapey.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Listen, the point is, it's not about rape.
So did he clap? Did he clap?
So, huh?
Did he end up clapping? Like you read the movie? Did he beat?
No, I didn't watch. No, I read it. I saw like a thing about it, like one of these little 3-minute videos. I was like, hey, it was from like a pretty liberal thing too. It was like, hey, and I was half wrong in the meeting. Was him and his wife wrote it together at a party, like telling people it's time to leave, just jokingly. But they're him and his wife at a party. It's not I'm raping this bitch.
But
what if you're a rapist and you'd be like, finally, a song for me?
Fine now, but you can't sing that song today.
The song was sang about leaving a motherfucking party. And it's not even her leaving. It's about everybody else leaving. My wife ain't got to leave our house. Song about everybody else. They're fucking around a piano. That's what it said, right?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So
they're
the
singing
this.
this.
Like,
they're singing the song together to the crowd to leave.
They're on the piano together, fucking around, and like, hey guys, it's time to leave.
Okay.
We're just fucking around on the piano, but seriously, leave.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense. So they're singing it to
So
the
it
crowd.
wasn't.
Not
He
to
wrote
each
a
other.
song about trying to fuck a bitch. That I was definitely half wrong. I can see, but they put it in the movie, and in the movie, apparently it's like L.A. and it's. I saw like a 3-minute thing on it. I didn't care to do 100% accurate research, but that's what I was saying.
Oh, it feels.
Okay, good.
Kind of feels like if
We
he was
wouldn't
a
have got through
rapist.
that with Andrew here.
But
No,
that
we
was
wouldn't.
by far the worst rendition I've ever heard of that song, son.
Mac Miller and Ariana
not
Grande
even
had a
all on
version of
you.
it. It was kind of fire.
I don't care though.
Yeah, but that's not even all you. I was like,
But like, I don't care about white people music.
that's very true. Valid.
Like to be
As
honest,
much as true.
I would rather fuck it up and walk away. I would feel better about myself if I fucked it up. If I got it right, I'd be like, God damn it, they're getting
that
to
was
me.
in the Elf though.
Yo, I was
That
thinking
movie
about-
was a classic.
Baby, it's cold.
I was thinking about this. Andrew can come into this conversation when he gets here. I was thinking about the 3 most supportive friends I have in my life are Andrew, and then 2 other white dudes. And I was like, yo, God won't let me have nothing, man. He won't let me hate nobody.
So white,
I was like, I gotta ease up on my white bitch hate. Otherwise, God knows where that's gonna go. You know what I mean?
Damn.
God don't let you hate, man. That's why that Chris Rock joke, if you have gays, you're gonna have a gay son. God won't let you hate.
what if God loves you so much he like kills all the white women in like your white friend's life? He's like, I did this for you.
Yes, he took it to a dark place, man. I respect it, but I don't know exactly how you got there.
You don't,
But let me let you talk
question
it out.
God's will, bro. Like, who am I to question, bro? You're just like, no, I did this for you, my son. What do you mean?
Alex, did you hate any groups of people? Did you hate white women before, and that's why you fucking so many of them now?
Nah.
I don't hate any group of people.
I grew up in New York. It's really hard to
It's
grow
hard-
up here
yeah.
and hate anybody.
You grew up in motherfucking Far Rockaway. You're
Yeah,
the
but-
last stop on the train. That ain't New York.
Yeah, so I was like,
If I can read your city anytime I'm on the train, that shit is not New York.
I was ignorant, and then once I left Far Rock, then it's like,
I was really ignorant to like gay people growing up. Like I didn't like hate gay people. I just had like these preconceived notions about them that
That
was
you
like
got
really
from your
fucked
parents
up.
who hate gay people?
Nah, like from like TV and like rap music.
That you got from
like,
your uncle and aunt who hate gay people?
nah,
And
like,
like immigrants are, you know what I mean? Immigrants is immigrants.
they just. I mean, my parents. Well, my uncles and parents didn't like not like gay people. They're just like, oh, you're just. You. Yes. I was hoping we got this.
Oh boy, what you gonna do? Hey guys, listen. You would think I would be embarrassed by this,
No,
but I'm pretty proud of it. To be honest with you,
That
wait,
gift
is
is
that
gonna live
him in the
forever.
shot?
that's me.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you
Oh,
weren't here
explain
last
this.
episode.
That's a sketch I did for All Deaf Digital called Supportive
Yo,
Stalker.
That's bad.
Huh?
Like, I don't even get how you make this
Nah,
funny.
the
I'm telling
context
this
of it
bitch
is
it's
funny.
cold outside and she not listening. Stupid bitch, it's cold.
You gotta watch the skit. The skit's really funny. It's hilarious.
The
Watch
sketch
it.
is called Supportive Stalker. It's written by my homie Doughboy. Shouts to Doughboy. I'm trying to do a.
You think we could play it on here, or?
I'm sure they wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, Russell got bigger things to worry about than what we playing on his YouTube. You know what I mean? Russell Simmons got bigger fish to fry.
Oh my god!
It's just, I don't know if it's funny, just audio, but I guess y'all can watch. It's 4.5 minutes.
You can at least watch a clip.
We can watch-
Let's watch like the first little clip.
You can watch the
He's
intro.
being-
Supportive Stalker is called. It's a little awkward for me to watch my own shit.
Well, we watched it. Here's the thing. It came up before we were taping last week, and we just watched the whole sketch.
And if you
We
can
were
skip
just,
ad. And how bad
Yeah,
you can
hit
Google
skip
that you don't
ad,
even know to
Jesus.
skip the YouTube ad, dog. It's crazy.
and we were just laughing our ass off at this sketch before the.
So It's a white bitch answering her phone.
Hello?
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Who is this?
Do you like scary movies?
Oh, I should?
Okay, yeah.
Well, then you're missing all the jokes.
With a bunch of documentaries and romantic
What's the point of this?
now.
What are we watching?
Me hating
We're
white
watching the clip of his sketch from the digital. Yeah,
I didn't see this.
Yeah, they can't see it.
We can
We're just
talk over
gonna talk
No, but the
over it.
audio is going to get caught up on the video.
No, we're
Yes.
talking over it.
It's not music.
It will. They just listen to it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's how it works.
Just
Cut it
turn
off.
That's what I'm
All right,
saying.
fuck it. Cut it off.
Fucking
But
hey,
yeah, now
you
we're
guys
talking
retarded?
about.
Just do it on the phone. Like
We were talking
fucking
over it.
babe, doesn't matter. The code is its own track, so we'll find it. This has happened like with when you put any TV show or any boxing or any of
Yeah.
that kind of shit catches it.
All right, so just chop
I'm
this one
completely
off.
fine with it. I did think Russell had bigger things to worry about, but
He's got nothing to worry about now.
Yo,
But
Yeah.
yeah, cut this off though.
He said
If y'all want
fucking
to check
I'm
it
out.
out, Supportive Stalker. That's it.
Yeah.
All Dev Digital.
You know what? We'll
Supportive
tweet
Stalker.
it out. I'll tweet it out tomorrow morning. We can all watch it once this episode's out. It's funny ass. It's funny
I
ass skit.
respect it. You always hated white women, though. I respect it.
Not always. I think I hate them extra because I used to think they were cute back in high school and I grew up with them.
Dallas will do that for
You know, I
you.
used to be very whitewashed. I used to be very like not proud to be an Indian. I think that's why I overcompensate.
Ah.
If we're being
That's
real about
extremely
it,
honest about it.
if we're being real about it, that's probably why I overcompensate so hard now.
it's Malcolm, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not-
it is.
Eventually, you're gonna go to White Mecca, and then you're gonna realize that, you know, we're all the same, and you know.
Well, no, I've done that with white dudes. I haven't made it to that point with
You'll
white
get there
women.
eventually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We get
But wasn't
there.
that the Malcolm thing? Like Malcolm.
Well, I was saying this while you were in the taking a shit.
Right.
I feel like God doesn't let you hate people, and that's why I was saying my three most supportive friends are you, and then Brian, who you know, and then Peter, who you know. 3 white dudes, and I was like, God really was just like, hey, this whole hating white dudes thing is over.
And I took it to a dark place with
Brian,
like white
Cook Brian.
women.
Chef Brian.
yes. Say again.
And I took it to a dark place with white women and like his God and
Oh
stuff. It
yeah,
was- it
yeah.
was-
So you need some white girlfriends.
yeah.
No. Chill. We good. We good.
Who's been the most supportive for you in your entertainment career, like executive wise?
You? Oh, Marcy, white lady. Oh shit! Shouts to Marcy Phillips at ABC. That's my fucking.
Well,
love that
she's
girl.
not gonna be that supportive after this episode.
Yo, you know what's the dopest thing about her? This is an old white girl.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I don't know, 60 something, I don't know. But we had a conversation. I was like, yeah, I used to really hate white people. And we're just at lunch, and she's like, yeah, I get it. But it wasn't like a guilty, like, no, we've done a lot of terrible things. She was like, she wasn't even like, I get it. She was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I don't anymore. She's like, yeah, people grow up.
That
You know,
makes
what you do.
sense. Yeah.
But it
Huh.
wasn't like, she dope. She dope. She
cool.
likes Andrew a lot, too. Thinks you're
good.
very funny.
It's good.
She got good taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sorry, white people. It's tough for y'all.
I'm sure you'll
for y'all
power
now.
through white folks
Tough for y'all
through this
now.
tough time.
I do empathize with white people, man. I empathize, not white
Really?
like Europeans, but I empathize with white Americans that have no connection to their past.
Oh, like
because-
poor white Americans, like trailer trash.
Or just like wealthy white Americans that just like, there are white Americans that, like my dad's side, we're Irish and German, but like no connection to what it means to be Irish and German.
Gotcha,
Like
okay.
I have an idea of Scottish because my mom's born and raised there. But like on my parents' side, it's like
No idea.
no idea, right? So the only choice they got is to be.
Sidebar: that video of you and your mom dancing on Instagram,
Oh, thank you guys.
fucking adorable.
That thirst trap. Alex
Thank
called
you.
it out.
Fucking
Yo,
adorable.
Alex
It
was
was,
so
it was a
jealous,
thirst trap
yo.
move.
Exactly.
It was a thirst trap move, but I was
Yo.
like,
This guy's a thirst trap god. All he does is post fucking pull-up pictures.
you see him doing
last
pumps with his
punches
dick out.
person.
It's been a
That
while.
was-
It's been a while. Let's be fair
fucking
to Alex.
playing with his
Exactly.
dick before he gets on a pull-up bar.
It's
so
been
that
a
girls
while
can
though.
do
Let's
it.
be fair to Alex.
But I
It's been a
respect
while.
it though, because
Yeah.
there's different ways. Because dudes can't outwardly thirst trap like Alex can.
Right.
But
Yeah,
there's
Picking me up.
the way the way you thirst trap is by like doing like little shit like this. Like, oh, he loves
First of all,
his mother.
it's not a thirst trap.
It's a
My
thirst trap,
mom,
bro.
I was
Look at the
dancing
comments.
with my mom.
Look at the
Yeah.
and I
comments.
I
had
can't
to
help if
film it
girls
and
like
put it
it.
on Instagram.
Yes, 100%.
It's a thirst trap though.
That's a thirst trap.
100%.
I
But it's
absolutely-
like I had to show the world what a beautiful 71-year-old woman should do. And you know what? Maybe I did it on Easter Sunday when you're with your family and your head is in your phone and you're not taking advantage of that little time you have with your family. And maybe you watched it and maybe you went, you know what? My mom's right over there and I'm not giving any quality time to my mom. Maybe I should just go hang out with my mom. Your mom can't dance. She got no rhythm. None of your moms do.
Oh,
but
yeah.
my mom-
First off, My mom will smoke your mom on the dance floor.
I don't know about that.
My mom will smoke your mom on the dance floor,
Three-time
B.
U.S. ballroom dance champion. All your
So
moms can get
what?
bodied.
So
All your moms
what?
can get
Yo,
bodied.
Yo, we can set it up.
Anytime.
We can set it up.
Son,
right.
look at this girl with the moves right
Listen,
now.
Mama Cameron
listen.
can
First
go.
off,
Mama
all
Cameron can go.
All African parents dance at every party
Hold
from
up,
at least
hold up. You
9
talk-
p.m.
hold up, hold
from
up.
9 p.m.
Real quick.
to
This is
5
what you
a.m.
worried about.
You
Let's
talking
go.
all this respect shit? It's Sandra Cameron. Why she Mama Schultz on your IG?
Nah, she's Schultz. She decided to get married.
Yo, she kept her maiden name.
Nah, you Schultz. I call her. She says her name Sandra Cameron to people, and I correct it. I'd be like, nah, that's
you
Sandra
Mama
Schultz.
Schultz.
You bought in.
Yeah.
You know what
call
I
her
mean? You
Miss
bought
Cameron.
in. You can call whatever you want, but that's Sandra Schultz.
This is adorable, though. All things considered, my
It's
heart
cute.
warmed.
It's cute. And I do think it's possible people looked at it and thought, you know what? I should get off my phone. It's Easter. I'm with my family.
This is
It's
the
also
most
possible.
true thing I've
I think
seen
you
all
also
day.
didn't know, and a lot of girls would be like, Hash should fuck this dude. He's close to
Yo.
his mom. He could dance and he's white. That doesn't happen very
These
often.
are things that women look at. They're like, oh my God, look at the beautiful
Apparently, y'all know
relationship.
more about this shit than me. All right, I don't know about this stuff. Y'all know more about this shit than me. I was just having a beautiful moment with my mom, and I thought if I could put this positive energy out there in the world, other people can have beautiful moments with their moms. I hope that happens. If you look at a lot of comments, a lot of DMs, you know, besides the one saying how.
And the footwork's not bad either on your part.
And
She's
can dance,
she's
dog.
carrying you right now, but like your footwork's not bad.
No,
either.
his parents used to have, when I lived with him, his parents would have me fill in dance classes sometimes. So he probably just grew up
way.
doing that. Yeah.
Son,
You just
shit.
need people sometimes.
Son,
Okay, shit.
Son.
It's beautiful.
I'm the best dancer on this podcast.
Nah, I tell you what's
There you go.
What nothing gay about me being in a dance class except that I wanted to dance with dudes.
I was trying to hold it back.
Fucking
It was just bubbling.
shit.
Anyway,
Yo,
point
but this is a
is-
good topic, though.
Point is what?
What
Are
What's up?
guy thirst
Guy
traps?
thirst traps.
This?
Y'all be thirst trap. You know how you thirst trap?
Baby pics,
with
mom pics.
greatness. This is how you thirst trap.
That
Be
is true.
great. That's the greatest thirst trap.
Okay, but
Be
what are
great.
the
But
cheap
not
thirst
everybody's great, so people need to do shit like
So what y'all need? If you're not
pictures
great,
dancing
you
with
need to
their mom.
watch. Okay,
watch
that's
from the
fine.
sideline.
You don't got a thirst trap. But this
Oh,
ain't. This
man.
is look. You gotta have these moments with your mom, bro, and then share them with other people. And then other people
course.
have the moments with your mom. That's what we gotta do. Affect the ecosystem in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't a thirst trap, but let's talk about actual.
You want to
to
know how to thirst trap well.
No,
I
if
just-
you
let's
if you
just talk
honestly
about
tell
it.
me it's not a thirst trap, I'll believe you.
I swear to God.
Okay.
The
I
no,
believe it.
and no. My dad was the one that filmed it. This is me and my mom, my dad before we went out to go eat. Right? I said,
I
Dad.
believe you.
I said, Dad, hold this. I'm gonna dance with Mom. Right? And she didn't even know we were gonna dance. I cut the initial part of it off. But like, you realize, I never get to dance with Mom, and my mom's probably secretly wanted me to dance with her for fucking my whole
This is
life.
her greatness.
Exactly.
This is her greatness.
Man,
So,
my heart is just
You
swelling
want to know
right
some
now.
real
It's
shit, and
beautiful.
I didn't include this, but this was she wouldn't do it because she's like, I don't have any makeup on, I don't look pretty, I don't look pretty.
Aw, your mom's beautiful. She's beautiful.
That's-
She's beautiful, man.
If I really cared about thirst, that's the part I would put up. Me and my mom, my dad, me and
Okay,
my dad
I
going,
believe
you look beautiful, da 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 da. But I just wanted like, yo, man, I don't hang out with them. I'm trying to do Sundays with my parents. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do every Sunday with my parents.
That's great.
So, and it is cool.
That's a solid idea. You know what? We should all do Sundays.
Son,
with our
do
parents.
Sundays with your parents,
Let's
bro.
do that.
Even if it's for a few
make
days.
it. Let's make sure. Let's start it on make a hashtag.
Yeah.
Flagrant 2.
Patrons.
Family Sundays or something like that.
Barstool has Sundays are for the boys.
Yeah, Saturdays for the boys,
Flagrant 2 will have Sundays for the moms.
Sundays for the moms,
Sundays
or
for the
Sundays
moms,
for the
yo.
parents or
Or
whatever.
Sundays for the
Hey,
parents.
for real,
whatever it
as
is,
someone
yo.
whose mom is 1,500 miles away, do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
if you can, if you can be around it.
Yeah.
For me,
yeah.
and I don't have like the most incredible relationship with my mom, right? But it is nice just being around the family
course.
energy. I will be honest, like little shit jokes my dad was making. Like,
Yeah.
my dad is just a straight old pervert now. Doesn't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Does not give a fuck. It's just straight sex jokes all day. So, but this right here, it was.
Maybe he's just trying to relate to you.
Yeah,
Maybe that.
Maybe. That's true.
Now I'm front. It was a thirst trap. That shit work, huh? That shit work, huh? That shit work or what? Hey, we got that? Hey, we got that? That shit
Oh
work?
my god.
How them likes? How them views? Huh? What?
You know,
Wow,
I
dude.
believe you when you said it was real though, because you said you swear to God.
No, I do swear to God. I swear to God. And we did cut the other part. And I really thought that there might be some other people with their family on Sunday. And I was
Respect.
like, yo, man.
Respect.
Look at me
Respect.
having fun with my moms. Y'all can have fun with your people.
It's nice. It's a beautiful thing. It's very pure, very pure.
But we
I
should
love
do
it.
dance lessons with Sandra. We could have dance. We could have Sandra teach us all some shit.
There's also a point to that because I don't ever put up shit with my mom because I'm like, nah, I don't want to be phony. But like,
I like to-
always
I
putting
like
the
to keep
asshole stuff up
things-
as phony. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can put up some shit like that every once in a while, and maybe affect the ecosystem, to use your words.
That's it. It's bigger than you.
I like to keep certain things to the chest, like the
Totally.
girlfriend, the family, the mom.
But you post your
like,
girl.
here and there.
On
here and
a
there.
story, I see her all the
Yeah.
time on a story when you guys go out to eat.
Yeah, here and there. But you know,
Running
I'm
out of shit to talk about, so you just put the camera on her.
Yeah, that's because that's the only time she's happy. Only time she smiles when she's eating with me. I'm like, all right, yeah, now she's
Go
she's
out and
good.
eat again. But yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
you got to do that shit.
Got to,
I understand. Like for me, there's a lot of things I don't include in my life.
Yeah.
In my like entertainment board, there's a lot of my life that's separate. But I think that we got a unique opportunity to like show some cool shit that makes people want to do some cool shit outside of just like jokes or just content.
Sundays are for the parents, man.
Yo, Sundays are for the folks.
Sundays are for the folks. Saturdays for the
Yeah.
boys. Sundays for the shout out to Barstool. They started that shit.
Yeah,
But
Saturdays are for the
Sundays
boys.
is for the
Sundays
folks,
are for
man.
the folks. Sundays are for the folks or some shit. We gotta
yeah.
have some.
We'll
little
figure
thing.
it out. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, it'll be good. But yo, dance lessons for real. My mom came in when I was in first grade and taught the class dance lessons.
That's
Really?
dope.
And the only way I agreed to have her do it is she would teach half ballroom, and then the other half she'd have to teach MC Hammer. So my mom.
I would
came
hate to
in-
monetize your mom, but I think that would be like a great like Patreon goal. Like she teaches a ballroom class for like all the assholes, and it's
Online.
free, whatever.
I want her to teach MC Hammer. Teach us how to
Can
do
she
that.
still get that typewriter?
Yo, she's nice,
Uh-oh,
bro.
uh-oh,
I'm telling you.
uh-oh,
That's it.
uh-oh.
They go out dancing 3 times a week. My
That's
folks.
dope. That's beautiful.
That's fire, man. I love it.
Yeah, my dad's knee is busted. She's just wearing this guy down, yo. She's literally just grinding this guy down, man.
She's like Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, but that's her.
just wearing out all the players.
That's good.
Like,
Fucking Tom
it's like
Thibodeau's
48 minutes a game, Derek.
Damn, that's her humor though. Like I empathize when someone loves something like we love jokes. I can always relate to it.
Yeah.
So like imagine you got a girl hates your fucking jokes. You gonna still get them 3 days a week? It's
course.
joke night.
You gonna get these jokes.
The
Love
fuck
it.
it wears you
You
down.
gonna get these jokes,
You getting
baby.
it, girl. You getting this work.
Oh hell yeah. Anyway, anything else we want to cover, guys?
The other two things I wrote down. You said something interesting about Patrick Beverly. I thought it was interesting.
Which was that?
I think it was if Patrick Beverly had James Harden's game or vice versa, he would be Michael Jordan or something like. There's something to that effect.
Oh yeah, so I was trolling a little bit, like.
Okay.
I was trolling a little bit on the on Twitter, and I got busy, but I wanted to do a thread of just like absurd, like if you combine these two people, then they're this. So I
Okay.
started out with what was it? If
Beverly and Harden.
yeah, if James Harden had Patrick Beverly's heart, he'd be Michael Jordan, or Michael Jordan is just. It was gonna be Michael Jordan is just, but then I was gonna get like really absurd with that.
That one's not awful.
That one was like close enough.
Not bad. no.
The thing was
Imagine Lou Williams gets all the Harden calls. Harden gets the average 40. Michael Jordan was James Harden's Beverly's heart. Okay, I can get that.
I think it would have been a really fun thing to get really absurd with it. Like Michael Jordan is just Danilo Gallinari, but with
Oh, but
blah
that's-
blah blah's footwork.
That's what they do. That's what they do on Twitter all the time. Like anytime, you have a shit game. Like I saw somebody tweet, Russell Westbrook is just Johnny Flynn with anger issues. Some shit like after any bad game, like you'll just see people just roast them and just be like, "Yo, LeBron James is just Lamar Odom without the crack or some shit like that." Like just terrible. I'm not saying I've said it. I'm just saying these are
has,
things that
but,
I've
you know,
seen.
whatever.
Well,
It's all good.
whatever. I might have lied.
Last thing I want to talk about, if you want to get into, is Crawford and Khan, the fight.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the fight.
Nah. I should. You remember when I used to always troll people for saying Amir Khan was the greatest fighter ever?
just because he's brown.
He's brown. Yeah, I did that, and the Indian guy at the Mavericks drafted. I did a thread of him, how good he was, and stuff like that. That's so fun to do. But I didn't actually watch the fight. I knew he was gonna lose. I don't know
Yeah.
much, but I knew he was gonna lose.
Glass chin. Crawford is legit, man. He's so fucking good. Man, it's boxing's in an interesting place, man. It's like waiting for its next breakout star. Lomachenko just fought recently, and he's just incredibly talented. And there's a couple very interesting fights out there. We're just kind of like waiting for it to happen. This DAZN thing is shaking things up because people don't know exactly where to watch the fights.
Yeah.
The content is really tricky right now.
Yeah.
Like the ESPN Plus thing is making it hard for people to sign up. Yeah, so it's like, how do I get this? How do I get the paper? Like, what is happening? There's a lot of flux right now, and I think once the dust settles, we're going to see some big stars pop
sure.
up. I would love to see Lomachenko fight. I don't know if it's possible for Lomachenko to fight Crawford. I don't think it is possible. I think Lomachenko's got to fight maybe like Mikey Garcia or something like that. But anyway, or there's a Floyd Mayweather fighter named Gervonta Davis.
On Money Team, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Gervonta Davis.
I heard of him. I actually seen him. Yeah, he's dope. Yeah.
That would be a really cool fight, man. But yeah, boxing is in an interesting place. You know, there's a friend of the show gave me the manager of.
People that are cranking.
Yeah. And then we're gonna
We're
wrap
almost
up.
done,
Akaash.
yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap up.
You wanna hold it?
Yeah, just hold it for 1 second.
Yeah,
So manager of Lomachenko, he's also the manager of Crawford. I spoke to him, so I'm gonna try to get Crawford on the podcast,
shit.
and that'd be
Nice.
cool. Yeah,
Let's do
it'll be good stuff because he'd be an interesting guy to talk to. He'd be an interesting guy to talk to, especially after Stylebender, you know, being on here and just like really getting into like what it is
Episode
to
did
be
really
a
well.
fighter.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm just fascinated on what it is to be a fighter and like the
Ayabiakun. Is that how you said it?
Ayabiakun.
Ayabiakun.
Ayabiakun. But anyway, man, thank you all so much for listening, man. We got some dates coming up. I know that Alex and I are going to be in Austin for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. You can go buy tickets. I think my show is Friday night at like 9:15 or some shit like that. I'll be doing a bunch of little shows around the festival, but if you just want to buy tickets to the headlining show, just go right ahead and buy that one. Then we're going to be in Dallas, and then we're going to be in the weekend after.
I'll be in Dallas May 3rd.
Yeah,
May 3rd
Akaash
show.
will be there for the May 3rd show. Then we're going to do Dallas, and we got Nashville, and then just go to theandrewschultz.com, get it. And then for the Toronto show, I think there's less than 30 tickets left, man. That's
Jeez.
unbelievable,
Wild.
man. So
That's
get on that
insane.
if you want to be there that night. Get on it. New York going fast. Boston going fast. Chicago going fast. We just added another show for San Francisco, so there'll be a show the 8th and the 9th of June. So go to theandrewschultz.com. We're coming to a lot of different cities, and we got another cool announcement coming up in the next couple weeks. But yeah, go to theandrewschultz.com right now. Gobble up those tickets. I'm telling you, man, get them before they're sold out. I see y'all wait, and then I see y'all upset when they sell out. So go get them now.
May 27th, Duce Palooza is coming back home to New York City in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Mirage. We expect about 6,000 people in that venue. It's going to be insane. May 27th at the Brooklyn Mirage. And Philly, May 31st, we are hosting the official pre-party for the Roots Picnic. So come through, get tickets for
The
that
Roots
at
Pickaninny?
DucePalooza.com. The Roots Pickaninny. Ah, God. Ooh, that's so unfortunately named right now. But May 31st, that's where we'll be at. But definitely hook up in New York for the Brooklyn Mirage. We're about to announce our headliner for the New York City date, and it's going to be a big one. So make sure you get those tickets now before we announce the guys and they start selling the fuck out super fast. So
Get that shit.
get to it.
Caroline's this Friday, this Saturday, 7:30 p.m. You can get tickets on the Carolines website, carolines.com, or at my website, akashsing.com. 7:30 p.m. 2 shows come through.
Yes, sir.
Guys, that's been another episode of Flagrant 2. Thank y'all so much for listening. Peace.
God bless.